give me that error again.
Mm.
Ooh, I didn't like that. That's concerning. No longer hosting. Oh, now we're live. I think now we're live.
There you go. Yeah, there you are.
Yeah,
Okay.
no longer hosting Zero Life.
Okay, there we go. There we go. That did not connect the first time. That was like, it was like literally panic attack. Panic attack. Panic attack. Stop attacking me, panic. Stop attacking me, panic.
So I'd probably say another guard Bane server at that point then.
Okay, I'll put out the call for that then, and then once there's applications, you guys can select a few and bring them in for interview.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Unexpectables.
Hello.
We have some good news and some bad news. The bad news is
You're not full screen on your desktop as well, by the way, where you're streaming.
What?
Yeah, it's showing
What?
your tabs
Oh
and
my
stuff.
God! Forgive me. I got this new setup here. Watch this. Oh, oopsie! No, I grabbed the wrong screen there. Hold on. Let me just hold on. Oh! There we go.
Okay.
No, it was full screen, but it scaled for a different one. But there we go. We got some bad news and some good news. The bad news is that Lanny Pator will no longer be joining us because Digsby has left the party. The good news is tonight is also Gaijin Goomba will also not be joining us.
Curtis, shut up!
Oh my God.
That was really mean, but it was funny. It was funny though, and the point is that was a good joke, and we all need to. No H.
I'm gonna go get coffee. I'll be right back.
No H tonight, guys.
I'm gonna keep that in no H tonight. Press H to pay respect.
Well, I'm kidding because I give Goomba shit because it's fun and like we all give each other crap constantly.
Oh man!
Like how much crap have you given me on this stream, Nadine? Like
we're family, so even not on the stream all the time. Yes.
It's true. It's true. The second I'm like being lowered into my grave, you will have a good joke, and I already know it's gonna be a good burn. Be like
I'm sorry. I think of that. You know that Obama picture where it's like then perish. Like that picture, whatever. It's just like you're like I'm sad, and that's me. I'm like then perish. And you're like oh,
oh no, we're hosting again. What did it stop streaming?
We're not hosting. It's still playing.
Oh well, I don't know
I don't see it hosting.
Oh
no, I don't see it hosting either.
Oh okay, good. All right. Probate's just sending me for a loop here, guys. Okay, real fast. Because you guys have been very kind with the bit drops. I gotta do these bit callouts real fast here because my sister's being a little bit severe with her time. Yeah, okay. The Black King, 17, thank you for the sub. Burning Jalapeno, thank you for the sub. The Armored Owl, oh my God. The Armored Owl, thank you for the 11-month resub. One more month and it'll be a year already. Good times, thank you. Gino Kaze, thank you for the 7-month resub. Marathias, thank you so much for the prime sub. And I want to thank as well Random18 for the 10-month resub, Baylor Born for the 2-month resub, The Fatal Crest for the 1,000 bits, dude. Thank you so much for the support. Greatly appreciate your support of the Unexpectables. Hug Lords for the 6-month resub, and Gorestar7 for the 9-month resub. Love you guys. Thank you so much, dude. Greatly appreciate that. Thank you so much again to Probate for the bit drop he did last week. No words aside from thank you. And guys, for those who are wondering, he on his personal stream is streaming a lot of a game called Bloodborne 2. You should definitely check that out because it's a lot of fun. I've been playing it even, and heck, I've won a game or two. But Vanitas, thank you so much for the 500 bits. Monty, keep giving Taka shit. Don't worry, she will after.
Oh, yeah.
Let's wait till she knows all the secrets. Then she'll be like, God damn it.
What do you mean? What secrets?
Oh, I have lots. The Ginger Kid, thank you for the 1,000 bit. Sibling jabs are some of the best. No one hates you like a sibling. It's true. Friends of the family, family are the friends you're given. Friends of the family you choose. It's true. And Nobody X with a 3,000 bit drop. I managed to buy my bits, Taka. Thank you so much for the 3,000 bits, Nobody X. Greatly appreciate the support here of the Unexpectables for 3,000 bits. Super kind of you. And the Ginger Kid again, sorry. 1,000 bits, supremely kind of you. Thank you so much. And Bucketman42, thank you for the Twitch Prime sub. Thank you for the sub. And Hero Shepherd, thank you for the 200 bits. Tell me your favorite DG Mans. That would be Flame Dramon.
I like Gaomon. He's one of the newer ones. He's like a dog. He's cute. And Patamon. I like Patamon.
Yeah, Padamon's strong choice. Real fast, we got to do all our introductions. Monty, where can they find you?
You can find me at Twitter at MontyGlue, and you can find me on Twitch, twitch.tv/MontyGlue. I'm postponing my art streams just because I need to kind of take it a bit easier. So I'm playing through a Pokemon Nuzlocke tomorrow. We lost Hot Dog.
Hot Dog on it.
Our current party consists of Yelvis, the Loudred, Turkey Legs, the Combuskin, Pizza Hut, the Kadabra, Florida Mort, who's now a Gloom, and Round Goral, who is currently my absolute monstrous Azumarill.
Round?
So.
Is he round?
She's a Round Goral, yeah. She used to be rounder, but now she's just buff. So
there you go. There's nothing wrong with that. B Kimball, thank you for the 2-month resub. Yo, y'all rock. Keep the hits coming, Monty. Zito with a 1-year sub. Congratulations, Zito. Thank you.
Yay.
Oya and Oya Beast, thank you for the sub. Philip Chanter, since when did you get an advanced copy of Bloodborne? It's Blood Bowl, by the way, and yes, it's a hoot. What? I said Blood Bowl.
You said Bloodborne. You did.
I said Bloodborne. I did. Oh, they're in the same universe. They are. I can confirm that. Now, but like we got Senile Snake. Where can they find you, man? Like, what's up?
They can find me on Twitter at Senile Snake. They can find me on Twitch at Senile Snake with a 3 instead of an E at the end.
That's really fun.
Yeah.
Taloro Song, thank you for the 1,500 bits. Oh my goodness, thank you for the support. And Sir Runklydung, thank you for the 12-month resub. 1 year, yeah. Zito, where can they find you?
You could find me at the twitch.tv/Zito, where tomorrow will be art streams, and then after that, Friday, I don't fucking know. Maybe it might be Bargain Barrel again. I don't fucking know what's going on.
Video games.
Yes, video games. And then I have been giving a lot more thought. A lot of people have been asking me what the fuck happened to my D&D Sunday games idea. I'm working on that this weekend.
And ShadyAss24, thank you for the 1,000 bits. I can't wait to see what's coming next. I look forward to this every week. Well, ShadyAss24, we look forward to doing it every week. It's been a blast and a half, and D&D has been honestly one of the best things to enter into all of our lives. I think we can all say that. Zambowski, thank you for the 6-month resub. Talasong, wow. Taloro-song, thank you for the sub. And mein Schwanz ist Schatzing Wishal, thank you for the sub. I will not relish your name every month. I will.
Just so
you all know, my streams might be a little bit more sporadic going forward the next couple of weeks here. That's some personal stuff going on in the back end, and I appreciate you all understanding that. Wild Thoven, thank you for the 500 bits. First time I'll be able to catch you live and drop some bits. Well, thanks, Wild Thoven, for swinging by. And Warface, 7-month resub train. Noot. Alrighty, I think we're good to go. Are we good to go?
Yep, we're good to go.
Okay, so again, take us away to a magical kingdom, Nadine, where adventure is possible.
Okay. When last we left our heroes, Greckles died.
Fucking hell. Well, Greckles is dead. We're at the funeral, right?
No.
Play the kazoo.
I wish. I need to get a kazoo.
People who skip episodes are going to be confused.
I just can't put it. I just don't think you could. I didn't think you could survive a 12-story drop. He's like, it's called believing, and I bet halfway down he didn't anymore.
Alrighty, but in truth, when last we left our heroes, Tass the Kobold Ranger, Greckles the Kenku Rogue, Panic the Tiefling Bard, and Borky the Orc Barbarian, the party returned home to the city of Alavast and their tavern. After bidding a bitter farewell to their newfound friend Digsby, the party came to learn about a truce being managed between the Alavast City Guard and the seedy underbelly. With their tavern being used to host the negotiations, the party's close friend, Welch, requested the party assist in dealing with the Eltmer Royalist murderers that both the Guard and even the elusive Tiengo were having trouble pinning down. So before the time of the meeting, which is about at like 1 a.m., you guys had various tasks that you had gotten done. Kind of summarize them. You guys did some shopping, buying and selling. You sold some objects to get both gold and Alavastian credits. You've also purchased a few things. I know in particular you Panic. You played in the early mornings of at the tavern, and you earned yourself a bit of money. You've also impressed quite a crowd. Your biggest fan of that particular performance was Big Guy, the construct next door. He gave you way too much money, probably, but it's too late to say anything, so oh well. Additionally, you've purchased the items you mentioned, as well as you got some new tattoos. And you've also spoken to Willow about getting a magical item made. Task, you spoke with Hasrad in regards to Tiengo and Averyman potentially arriving at your location, and Hasrad mentioned he's just gonna probably go outside and just, have a good evening to himself for the most part. Borky, you in the morning you were looking for a gift for Starlight, and you actually ran into her. And you two sat down and got tea, and you mentioned how you killed a dragon and got punched, kicked in the dick a lot. And she mentioned how she's going to be in a new show that's coming up in the wintertime, and how she's interested in potentially being part of Scarlett's life a little bit more. She mentioned maybe potentially seeing about adopting her in the future. But beyond that, after all your guys' events, your shopping, eventually you all reconvene back in front of your guys' tavern, right in front in the city streets.
I want to point out that someone in the chat mentioned something that made me laugh so hard I had to stifle I had to mute myself, which was when Grekel's fake dies, it's got to be the sad Naruto music playing at the funeral.
As you guys return, to Vel actually gives you a note. And Vel's still looking really tired. She gives you a note from Grekel's, where basically Grekel says that Hasrad informed him that Solly, he's going to look into Solly. Potentially, she's somewhere in the lower districts. He's going to go looking for her. So he'll catch up with you guys later, essentially, is what he's informed you of.
Did that fucker ditch us?
I mean, maybe he's just really good at stealth and he's just here, we can't tell.
Wasn't he the one who set this up to begin with whatever?
Look,
we're already in on this.
Vel kind of like rubs her eyes. She goes, "Look, I was just told to deliver the message."
Hey, Val, why you
not
always
go to sleep?
Do you hate sleep?
Oh, I've been sleeping. I'm probably sick or something. I'm fine. I should maybe go to a temple and maybe see if someone can look at me.
Go find a doctor.
Yeah.
Can I do a check real quick? Just see maybe if I've
You can do a medicine check.
Goliath fever.
Goliath fever.
Don't we all have
Bad
that?
this time of year.
No, Willow has that.
Jesus Christ.
Medicine.
No.
Yeah.
That is a 11.
I mean, it's changing seasons. Winter's on its way. It could just be, adjustment to the weather. It could be
Allergies.
just stress. It could be hormones. You don't know.
Yeah, do what you have to do.
Do you mind if I take a crack at it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Here I go, medicine again.
21. Okay.
21.
You're a kobold, so you would know about kobold and dragonborn health for the most part.
Lizard health.
The one thing of note is that she's kind of short for a Goliath. While Doros is 8 feet tall, and most of the Goliaths here are at least around 7 feet. She's 6 feet. She's pretty short. So you don't know if it has something maybe to do with that. Either way, she looks exhausted. She looks like she's very exhausted. So restoration would probably be the best bet for her of some kind.
Yeah,
Whether it's a disease or something else.
We don't know, but we don't know if it's a disease or not. I'm not certain it is. It might be something you're adjusting to, but in any case, you should go see someone to take care of it.
Do you open doors and not wash your hands afterwards?
Do you?
No, I always grab a little bit of my pants and I just open it up
And
that way.
that's why we ordered a bathhouse.
Oh, we're getting a bathhouse now.
Yes, put the order in.
With
Thank God.
With the divider, so the boys and the girls are in their own places.
Oh, well, then I'm gonna need either Willow or Helga's help with bathing Scarbles. I'm looking forward to that.
Well, I figure we just get flea powder for her, So.
Anyway, I'll head up to a temple after my shift's over.
Good. Get yourself looked at, please.
Yeah. No.
Treat yourself.
Thanks. Best of luck. And she opens up the door for you guys.
Go outside then.
All right. As you enter in, you see Helga currently shoving Louis Strog back into like the employee bedroom hall. She's like physically like her arm is on like the door frame, and she's like physically kicking him back in there. And he's just like not saying anything. He's just like fine, okay, and hobbles back in.
Borky whispers to Panic and Task.
We still gotta talk to him, right? Because he's like a ghost.
Yeah, we'll just
When-
probably save it for after.
Okay. It's just like, I think it's crazy that we're haunted, you know?
I've got my own theories, but we'll wait until we talk to him.
Helga like slams the door and she kind of like with her hands and walks back behind the bar. Job well done.
You did it.
Well
Oh,
done.
hello.
You take the term den mother very literally.
Well, yes.
How are we looking on patrons right now?
Winter will bring more insight. You know what I mean. Yeah, snowfall should happen at any moment now. Surprise, it's sort of late this year. Bit of cold in air and frost on fields, but beyond that, no dumps of snow.
Well, that's right. I'm going to have to get my my advised clothing from that store sooner
Really
or
not a
later.
fan of the pants, aren't you?
I mean, I didn't see what the problem was until people kept pointing it out.
It's true. You're smooth like a doll.
I mean, you get cold, wouldn't you?
Well, obviously I get cold, but we don't really travel outside that much during winter, especially when it snows.
Perhaps then pants are not what you are looking for, but perhaps a nice cloak that goes down past legs.
That's pretty much what I paid
Or
for,
like a
yes.
really masculine dress.
Like Helga just slowly turns and looks at you. Is that not what you're currently wearing? Oh no, you're wearing pants.
I'm
Never mind.
wearing these thick ass pants.
I couldn't
Yep.
stand wearing.
Pants?
I couldn't stand having my legs exposed to like the cold wind. You'll never catch me in shorts.
We don't know. We might go to a wonderful beach.
Yeah,
You'll
I
never
would
catch me
prefer
in
beach
shorts.
weather over this current affair. Speaking of affairs, the one known as Welch, and because she kind of like rubs her face on one side, girl, they're in the back. At the moment, they wanted to mention that they are there and they are waiting for you.
Okay.
Is
Very well.
everyone that's back there, or are we still expecting?
Just the two. I don't know who they're expecting.
Okay, well,
Look, if you're going to get into trouble, it's on you, not on me.
Okay.
listen, I don't think we're getting into any trouble.
Yet it's
I'm
early.
pretty
It's
sure.
still AM.
Based
Let's
on
be optimistic about this.
based upon what we're going to be discussing with these people, we're actually going to be solving a lot of problems.
Hopefully.
Hopefully. Either way, they are working.
Fingers crossed.
Let's head back in there.
All right. You guys go past Helga's bar. You open the door out to your guys' courtyard. To give you a sense of what your courtyard is like, it currently has a skeleton well, like a well that doesn't draw any water. It's like a kind of very leaf-ridden. It's like an abandoned warehouse almost, like an abandoned wareyard. It's rubbish. It's uncared for cobblestone and the shack that Hasrat is bumming out and is like ready to fall apart at any moment. But as you guys exit, you see sitting on the well, which is completely like encased with wood, like you can't fall inside of it. You see Welch and Helena currently, and Helena's kind of like sitting on the ground, and Welch is just like doing like a trick with a coin, where he flips his fingers and it disappears, and then he flips it back out and it reappears, and Helena's like, "Oh, very impressive." And as you guys approach, he looks and goes, "Oh, look who decided to join us."
I mean, you
Yeah, I had to
invited
get a-
us.
Had to get a
Welch.
few morning
Come
errands
on.
done. How long do we have to wait to expect them?
Any minute now. So I should probably give you some more details on this.
Please do.
So here's the deal we're gonna, pitch for the most part.
Okay. And also, just want to point out that Greckles isn't here, even though he set this up. So,
Yeah, where is he?
we all have theories, don't we? We all got.
Skirt chasing.
I honestly believe he's trying to get more blue. Believe that's what he's doing.
Isn't he blue?
He's not blue enough, apparently.
He's
Fair
off. He's off for an emergency situation.
He's
Fair
off
enough.
skirt chasing.
Okay, but real quick. When you said that task, you didn't do the quotations in the air.
Well, I can't exactly roll my eyes loudly.
Yeah, you can.
Ah!
Helena has this face of concern. She's kind of like gritting her teeth and then looks up to Welch, and Welch is just kind of like shrugs and has this like smile on his face, like, oh, whatever. Anyway, the deal is that we're gonna kind of, I hate to use this term, but unite forces with the underbelly. The problem is we want to also uphold the deals that we have with the underbelly, so
I think
we don't, go breaking the rules on each other.
there's a way to put that, actually. It's frenemies.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, like, he nods and Helena's like, yeah, actually, yeah. They, like, nod together.
Hmm.
Basically, our deal is that Tiengo can't kill on the surface.
Borky just pats Task on the back.
You're gonna be okay. You're gonna be okay.
The problem is that he can't kill these people we're chasing if they get to the surface or they leave the sewers.
So we gotta push him into the sewers then.
Well, we on the top side are going to push them into the sewers, and then they on the bottom side are going to push them out of the sewers. Eventually, we should have kind of a meet in the middle in a way. You know what I mean? Like cornering a mouse.
So you're just going to herd them into their deaths in the sewers.
More up on the surface for an arrest. That is, if things are that easy. I think there's more at play with these guys. The fact that they're
knowing them, that's probably going to be a bit more complicated, and they're probably going to want something.
the Eltmer Royalists or the Tiengo and Everyman?
Tiengo and Everyman.
Oh no, I think they're with us on this one. I mean, someone cutting into Everyman's business, that's just...
I mean, we saw Tiengo. He just had that giant series of hooks with all of them, and he's just like, oh, they're really bugging me. I hate you, Crackles. I think that's how it went
That's a
down.
great impression. Well done.
As you say that, you hear a ba-toom, ba-toom of heavy footfalls as around the side of your building.
Can the blood just drain from Borky's body?
As you see Tiengo round the corner with a beautiful woman with a parasol and this gorgeous white lattice dress.
Do we roll initiative?
No. But they do kind of stop and Welch kind of immediately stands up and he goes, "Hey, hello." And the woman's like, "Oh, hello. How lovely to see you again, Welch." Welch is like, "Yeah, all right. Come, let's talk. Let's talk." And you watch now as Tiengo walks into the light, and now that you see him in the light, not as scary actually in the light.
He's just got a handsome Squidward face. It's just been obscured by shadows.
In the harsh light of day, he's quite beautiful, actually.
I mean, it's not as terrifying, but you do see the scars that he actually has. Like, they're very defined. There's a lot of them on his face and on his neck and his hands. And the woman, the parasol, without an insight check, you know exactly who that is. You know precisely who that is. And Helena also kind of scrambles. She dusts off the leaves off of her robes and she stands up as well.
Does we require refreshments for this meeting?
I could use some wine, Everyman says.
Borky just goes and yells,
Scarbles! Oh my.
Yeah, what are you?
Oh
Fine.
jeez. Who's still? Scarboroughs, can you please fetch the most?
I'm already on it right here. Here you go.
Oh my God! Thank you so much.
She hands you a glass. And she scrambles back to the door, and instead of going through the door, she goes through like another hole like underneath the foundation of the building and disappears.
That's our employee. That's Scarboroughs. She likes to scrambles.
Interesting. So, Welch, how are you? And Welch is kind of like, okay, let's just get down to business. So here's my deal. We have a lead on the surface side, and I know you're gonna have someone in the underbelly who's got a lead under there. And Everyman kind of looks at Tiengo, and Tiengo isn't looking at anybody at the moment. He looks kind of vacant at the moment.
What's he staring
There are
at?
birds landing on his head at this very moment.
You can roll an insight check to see where his attention is at the moment.
Alrighty.
17.
That's a 19.
Oh wow, okay,
That's
let's see,
good.
roll his name. Okay, he's currently staring at Helena.
2 for Borky.
He's currently staring, and that's scary, Borky.
He's got such an intense stare.
I'm gonna sort of like step into his gaze,
He like kind of like
like in front of Helena.
You kind of step in front, and he just kind of like he's got this sort of neutral expression, and suddenly just goes back to that angry sort of face that he usually has.
Do we feel his spiritual pressure?
Well, with the 2, you don't. But Panic, you do get the sense that he's definitely eyeballing Helena for some reason. Yeah. You do see the similarity between the 2. They both have scars on their faces, so it might have something to do with that. Welch and Averman kind of meet in the middle. Welch kind of cross-armed. And he goes, all right, so here's the deal. We're civilian guards, so we're not technically guards. So we have a bit more leniency when we work with you. That being said, we need a little bit more leniency with you for us. So, if you're willing to herd these Eltmer Royalists down below, and we'll do the same on the surface, eventually they should either, I don't know, come from wherever they're coming from, or eventually we'll just meet them in the middle at some manhole or something. You guys, anything to say?
I feel like
Dead or alive.
I feel like a plan as simple as that they would catch on to pretty quickly.
Agreed, actually, and I think there's more at play, Averyman says. We chase them and they just disappear at road ends.
So you think they have a magician of some sort?
Magic, perhaps, but of what kind, I'm not certain.
Some sort of network that doesn't lead into either the sewers or the...
Has anyone decided to check outside around the wall of Alavast, like outside of the city?
Welch kind of sighs. Goes, I wouldn't be surprised if that's where they're ending up surface side for us, and then bottom side wherever this dead end leads.
Do you think they live outside the city and they crawl into the city to do their, I guess, terrorism? Is that what we're calling it, or?
I think that's a pretty good word for it,
I
actually.
just don't want to throw it around willy-nilly, but if it's what they're doing.
So if we're thinking that they have some magical means of just getting outside of the city, then would it not be just a case of like trying to see if like there are any sort of magical entryways? Is there no way to like open a portal or such? Task has no fucking idea if this is like a thing or not. He's just like, is there not a way that there's like some sort of magic door that we can somehow find and see if it goes to a certain way outside?
Tiango kind of scoffs and he goes, that's very high level magic.
Well,
I
it
doubt
can't
the
be ruled
vermin
out.
would utilize some sort of thing like that.
Can't
don't-
be ruled out for certain. I mean,
Yeah, I don't,
pirates were using some high-level magic just not too long ago.
and I don't think that even if it's not the average grunt that gets inside the city, someone could be orchestrating this.
Everyman kind of like grins, and it's sort of this smile that's like a person working in retail who's having someone yell at them, like that sort of fake smile. And she goes, "That is precisely who I want dead. For encroaching on my territory, for killing some of my own people. Prefer if they were gone. So here's my proposition, Welch. We split our power in half. Someone goes down below and someone goes above. We follow both the leads we have eventually, and hopefully we vice grip our target. If they escape by magical means, we can renegotiate and we can strategize for that magical element to this problem. I have connections. What do you say? Welch kind of looks to you guys.
Just keep us out of it, man. We're just hired help.
Well, no, we're obviously going to be going around and trying to find these people both up and down, if that's to be believed.
Oh, I thought
Yeah.
you just wanted to rent our courtyard. Damn, I should pay attention more.
Well, here's the thing: is that while getting these people dead or alive, has anyone ever been able to like grab? I guess this is obviously a stupid question, but has anyone actually captured one alive and interrogated them, or tried to press any information out of someone?
Welch and Everyman immediately look up to Tiengo, and Tiengo's like,
Did you just bob his eyebrows like?
Here's something I could probably ask you then. If you do catch someone, keep them in restraint. Keep them, just hold them hostage. Keep them and ask them to talk. And when I mean ask, I mean punch them in the teeth a couple of times until they decide to talk. Then you can kill them.
Try not to
Well,
sever
punch
any,
them in the hand. So
try
We-
not to sever any limbs that could put them into shock, and then they'll die anyways.
well, as much
that.
as that's a good idea, Task, Welch kind of turns to you. The ones that we've captured in the guard have kind of like draws a finger across his neck themselves.
they killed themselves to prevent.
Oh, they
themselves
kill
from talking.
themselves.
Yeah, it takes a lot of effort to be a dick.
Panic, is there no way that, like, with your magic that we can charm someone to, I don't know, keep them, like, at bay enough that we can have them talk?
Oh, there's absolutely a way. Multiple, in fact.
Well, that's perfect. Then I suggest that
There's
if
also
we find...
Other things I can try, and I look over to Welch. Just poker facing.
Well, Welch is kind of looking concerned at the moment. He is currently staring at Tiengo, who once again is like peering at Helena.
I fucking step in front of Helena again.
You just keep electric sliding there, Panic. What you doing?
You really are.
Slide to the left.
Helena just looks confused.
Crisscross.
Tiengo does step forward though, and he actually takes the back of his arm and he kind of brushes you out of the way. and Everyman's like, like laughing a bit,
Well-
and Tiengo like grabs Helena gently, surprisingly, by the hand and brings her forward, and she's like, "What?" And Tiengo looks to you and goes, "Well, this one's coming with me.
Why?
She's a cleric."
And I'm an orc. I mean, like, what's up with that?
She can keep the ones I kill from dying.
How can someone not die if they've been killed?
No, if he
Gotcha.
actually he poises that as actually a good idea.
I look over to Welch again.
Welch just like looks to you. He's gonna mutter something to you. Roll a perception check.
Okay. Yeah. 19.
Wow, perfect. You hear him mutter, "Someone go with her."
Well, before we get into like the killing and resurrecting, I feel as though probably I could, maybe come with and maybe try some good old-fashioned interrogating without any bloodshed or healing and stuff like that.
Panic.
I mean,
Panic.
go
Kick him in
ahead.
the dick. Kick him in the dick. Panic.
I mean, you can take Helena with you, given that she's okay with it. I'm just coming along, try something else.
Tiango, if you don't mind me saying, with a man of your stature, you don't seem one for diplomacy. Having a healer and someone who's a face might actually help an interrogation.
I agree. You can come
Good
with
cop,
me.
bad cop.
Good cop, bad. Good cop, terrifying cop.
He kind of laughs at you, Borky, and just turns. And as he smiles, you actually see his teeth. He's actually got like kind of not like vampire fangs, but he's kind of got like a fang-like sort of teeth structure, almost predatory.
He's got teeth on top of teeth, like a fucking shark.
Borky does a giant open-mouthed teeth smile with the teeth clenched.
I hold a hand up to Borky. I'm like, easy. I'm only terrifying when I want to be. And I adjust my jacket.
Aha.
So Welch kind of looks to Task, and Borky goes, so that means you guys are with me.
Okay.
Sounds fine.
That
Okay.
works out okay.
Everyman, is this to your liking? Everyman's like finished the glass of wine and just like throws the glass on the ground and breaks and goes, this is excellent. I'm fine with this.
Did she just break our glass?
Yeah, she just broke a
It's like
glass.
5 fucking silver a glass. What the hell?
Oh, don't worry about it.
Oh, okay, thank goodness.
All right, sounds good. Well, Tiango, will leave you to it. Play nice. And Tiango just kind of gives a side glance. If you need me, I'll be back in the underbelly. Do report back, please.
I do have one suggestion. Since we do have task points up to the roof, we do have pseudo dragons. Why don't we keep a messenger around?
You could.
Did we fix the collar thing on them? by
You
the
did.
way?
You did. You guys did.
Okay, good. Because wouldn't want any of these messages being intercepted by children.
Then I suggest that each team take at least one pseudo dragon. So if we have to transfer between each other, we can.
How many do we have?
You guys have about like 10 in your thing. You have a few. They're pretty good.
Who feeds them?
Honestly, Meryl does. Meryl does so much work. She's a little overworked.
We'll have to have a talk with her after this.
But Tiango kind of turns and goes in. What happens if something in the sewers eats a messenger?
I will be very nettled. Very nettled.
That'll suck, you know.
I'll probably take a couple. I'll probably just take 2, you know, just in case, just to be perfectly safe.
Well, again, if you feel that you're unable to make it to the surface fast enough and a message is more important, then send out the dragon. If not, then we can just meet back later.
Everyman turns and somehow she's got another glass of wine. You don't know.
What?
Yeah, she has another glass of wine,
Is
and you see Scarble's back legs like going beneath the building again. Like she's.
I like to believe she finds a new hole in every wall. Like
just-
she's going through the window.
She keeps boring holes in the walls like fucking Tom or Jerry.
Everyman kind of turns and goes, well, the sewers are rather intertwined, so sending up someone's surface side probably wouldn't be the best idea, but the little dragon's pretty cute. It should be able to fly like a bat. Tiango just snorts, as he usually does.
All right, Chunk, you're with me.
You have multiple pseudo dragons. What one do you want to take with you, Task?
We have to name them. Shit. I'm going to take one. I'm going to name it Rook.
Okay, it's actually a black pseudo dragon, which fits perfectly.
Nice.
And it is very slender. And in fact, when you walk in to go get Rook, and when you go in to get Chunk, all the pseudo dragons are currently in a big circle with like playing cards, and there's like a pool in the middle, and they all immediately drop their cards and fly to their perches like
What?
nothing happened.
Did we just have a Toy Story moment happen? Is that what just kind of happened?
Pretty much.
Jesus Christ.
All right, well, I'll pick up Rook and put him on my shoulder, and
Okay.
I guess Chunk, I begrudgingly put him on Panic's shoulder, and hopefully he doesn't topple over.
He's not too heavy. He's just big boned.
I just named him Chunk.
He's not
truffle
horrendously.
shuffle?
He's no Tubbs, but he
No, he's like a not a pit
He's
bull.
healthy.
He's like a
Yeah.
bulldog. He's like a
Yeah,
bulldog.
He's got a husky winter weight.
He's got muscle to him. There you go. But you guys take your respective pseudo dragons. Panic as you return. Oh my god! As you return, Tiango is doing like the anime thing where he's like leaning up with his elbow and he's like talking to Helena.
Oh shit!
Oh shit!
How what are we looking at? Like a 1-to-1? Like What are we looking at for size comparison here?
Tiengo's about like 6 foot. I probably put him around 6'2", 6'4".
Okay.
Helena's like maybe 5 foot, like probably put her 5'8" or so, 5'6". She's fairly tall. And she just looks confused. She doesn't look scared. She just looks kind of confused as she's talking back to him. If you want to listen in on the conversation, you can.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and listen in.
Okay.
Am I rolling perception?
Yeah, gotta be a perception check.
Natural 1.
Natural 1.
Slide to the left.
Huh. I didn't realize he'd talk normally without needing to.
Borky's also going to roll a perception on this one. Excellent. Also in that one. Borky mimics Panic and also slides to the left, seeing that amazing dance move.
You guys are dancing.
Let me roll.
The
Let me see.
knees,
You
hands
know
on
what?
the knees.
For the sake of
yeah.
just being able to do one hop this time, let me try as well.
Let's do it.
In perception.
Perception.
12.
One hop this time. You don't hear anything. You hear kind of mumbling and like you hear him go.
You can't hear them talking over us going hands on the knees, hands on the knees.
Yeah.
This is what we do.
This
This is what we do when we're nervous, right?
All right. Welch walks up to you guys and goes, okay, we're going to head up to the Middle Clergy District. That's where we're supposed to go. I have clearance for that. I guess Helena is going with you, Panic.
Yes.
Okay, keep an eye out for her.
Oh, don't worry. Everything will be fine.
Okay.
Careful.
All right, let's go.
I whistle for Tars to follow.
As Taurus follows, Welch kind of stops and goes, ooh, I'd maybe keep him here.
Bye, Tarisk.
Scarballs.
Yeah,
Oh,
she's right behind you.
Jesus, come on.
I give her the whistle.
Her eyes just like get giant, like 3 times as big as you.
You are
have
not
the
to
shiny-
sell this. You are not to keep it. This is so you can keep Tars at check. He's with you today.
Oh my god. Think of all the mugs of ale he can carry. And she just like scrambles back into a hole.
Well, he's getting
Then Tash looks over to Tars and like holds his hand for him to just follow her.
Taurus like sticks out his tongue like, but and then just walks inside of the tavern. He like even like jumps up like a dog and pushes the doors open from the courtyard and then like
Good
walks
boy.
inside and like kicks the doors closed with his back legs.
Nice.
He's fantastically well trained. We're very happy about that.
Yeah. Welch begins to take his exit towards the side of the building. And as he leaves, Averyman kind of stops with her empty wine glass. She throws it. And she turns to Welch and she leans and whispers something into his ear. Do you guys want to attempt to listen in?
Slide to the right.
Slide to the left.
I would love to.
I will let one attempt happen here.
What up this time? 14.
Stealth for her, which she fails. I mean, she's not being too secretive about it. She leans to Welch and she goes, by the way, Welch, if you're ever back in the smuggling business, I have work for it. And he just shoves her away and keeps walking.
Ooh.
I sense the tension. Can Borky perceive if there's any sexual tension between those two?
Sure, insight, I guess, and Welch on Welch.
Borky's gonna insight to see if that was all right, and that is a 8.
You don't know, but you want to know.
You want to believe?
Someone's moving something around. Tiengo looks to you, Panic, and is just like, "Are you coming?"
Yeah, just crisscross. Okay, I'm ready. Sorry,
No, Luca, no.
You guys like you follow Welch and the rest of the group a certain ways, and then you guys split off as you guys head down the road one way and you guys head down the road the other. Everyman actually stays behind and is kind of like, good wine, and actually goes inside the tavern.
Oh my god.
Where'd
Oh my
go?
god.
Oh,
That's
fuck.
not good. That's not good. That's not good. Quick. Bust out the
She has more than 4 charger.
Oh my god. If she drinks all of our really good wine we got from that winery, I swear to god.
We just come home, every man's just
I
a
think
gray
Hel-
puddle on the ground.
Yeah, no, I'm just sitting here going, I don't think Helga's gonna allow that.
She pays. I mean, technically, it's
Oh, if she pays, yes, but like just, servant, more wine. Just punch to the jawline.
I think we're just assuming that Hosrod's hiding somewhere right now.
He's out on a leisurely stroll. In fact, if this were a cartoon, it would cut to him at a spa.
No,
Like,
part of me wants to.
Disneyland hat.
Part of me wants to imagine him like on the roof, constantly running around, like from what is it? That one anime with the guy, the perfect student, but he keeps like avoiding the mom.
whatever sensei, whatever.
Yeah,
it is.
yeah,
The
yeah,
guy's
yeah.
like, he's the male Bayonetta. That's how I know
Yeah,
him.
and the male band. Yeah, but the hospital's
Oh.
doing that. There we go.
He's hunting for XCOM soldiers.
So panic as you go with Tiango. By the way, absolute people are moving out of the way as Tiango's walking by. He looks like murder. Helena's just quiet. She's not really saying anything. She just looks scared, or she just looks like really like she's very much stares at the ground, kind of in thought a lot. And Tiango just walks in the middle of town into a manhole cover and just tears it open and like gently gestures to
While he's walking, I'm gonna. Wait, no, I noticed this last time. Never mind. I was gonna check to see if he has a tail.
I mean, it'd be obvious. So no, he doesn't. He has no hooves. He has no tail.
You have to watch out for full moons because he can turn into the mighty Tiefling Guru.
Yeah, it's very humanoid. Helena kind of like hesitates, looks down the hole, and goes, thanks. And just turns and goes down the ladder. And like as you go inside, Tiango just kind of pushes you back and then goes inside.
Hey! Well, there is absolutely no need for that.
Do you follow?
Yeah, I follow after he's done pushing me around.
Being a
bully.
big fucking beach bully or some shit.
What's going on, nerd?
Yeah, kind of.
Build a sandcastle, loser.
Quick question, is Tiango wearing like a leather jacket, got sunglasses, and slicking back his hair constantly?
He's
No,
got
but
fucking pompadour.
Nice scarf, nerd. Thanks, your mom made it for me.
Yeah.
Need one for you too. Oh, that's so sweet of her.
He's wearing his armor and has his sword on his back, which is sword now you see it in the
How
light.
wide is
It's
the manhole cover? Does he got like kind of like angle?
pretty big.
Okay.
He does angle a bit. He kind of tucks the arms in as he's going down. His sword though is really, really long. It is kind of like a claymore greatsword, and one edge of it is serrated like a bread knife, and it's like almost like a complete pitch black iron as he goes down. Do you follow Panic?
Yeah.
All right, you go down.
Panic's just thinking in his head, oh, think about how big of bread he could cut with that. Rut, Panic? Panic's just thinking that to himself in Borky's voice.
He's got a green sock on one hand and a red.
All right, you go down the manhole cover, and Tiango just reaches up and just slides it over. Meanwhile, with Task and Borky, you guys are with Welch, and he takes you directly to the middle clergy district. He hands over some paperwork, and then the guard actually stamps your guys' tickets, your Alabastian tickets for temporary entry, single entry, for use of civilian officer uses only, which means it will be noted down. It will be sent to the guard. So you being there is going to be known by the guard.
That's fine.
Eventually, you are led to a very, very nice house. Not like mansion style, but really nice little cottagey
Bodega.
town home. Yeah, a little bit. And it's kind of quiet. There's a bit of a crowd, a lot of paladins walking around of various different clergies. And immediately Welch kind of walks up and goes, who of you has the loudest knock?
Borky.
Task points to Borky.
If you wouldn't mind, just say civilian guard on business.
Civilian guards on business.
Just gentle knock. Yeah, a little harder than
Okay,
that. A
okay,
little
fine.
harder.
Okay, a little bit harder.
Okay. You hear the sound of footsteps kind of approaching the door, and the door opens up. You see kind of a portly looking man, probably early 50s, human. And he kind of peeks out the door, and Welch goes, Mr. Hawthorne, nice to see you. Is your niece here? And he kind of goes, yes, but we're letting her rest at the moment. Give her more time, but you need to see Cynthia. And Welch is kind of like, yeah, we'd like to speak with her if that's possible. He looks up to you, Borky, kind of with a nervous sort of glance. He goes, very well, very well.
Mm-hmm.
He opens up the door for you guys. You're let in. The home smells like soft linens and like a fireplace and candles. It's a very nice smell. It's very lovingly decorated. There's vases and what looks like paintings of certain landscapes. Knowledge history for task if you wanted to.
Here I go.
13.
13.
You get the sense that this is actually landscapes of Eltmer, actually, the Eltmer region. You see apple trees and things like that, which you know in mentioning that's kind of a main staple is produce. It's kind of like they're sort of the thing that they're known for. The man, Mr. Hawthorne, he kind of adjusts. He's wearing like a very nice sort of like suit style doublet outfit. Very, very simple. And he kind of strokes he's got a beard. He kind of strokes his beard. He goes, could I get you tea or anything, or we're just here to see Cynthia?
Yeah,
And
yeah, we're just here to
Welch-
see Cynthia.
Welch just kind of nods, goes, yeah, no time for tea, sir. She's upstairs. And the man goes, yeah, she's upstairs. And Welch immediately just starts up the stairs.
Task nods to the man and follows.
And as you leave, you hear him just go sigh really heavily. Eventually, you guys reach a bedroom, and Welch opens the door, and you guys peer in, and you see Cynthia, Meryl's friend, currently sitting upright in a bed. She's got a book in her hand. There's a cat sleeping on the bed. She kind of jolts when she sees you guys and immediately calms down. She goes, "Oh, I remember you. Meryl works for you, right?"
Yes, that's correct.
Oh.
Yep.
And Welch kind of looks, he kind of smiles and goes, "This is kind of why I wanted you guys here."
Oh.
And he steps forward.
How you been?
They shut down the school.
The teaching really failed ever since I got fired.
She kind of laughs at that.
That was killing.
Welch kind of nudges and goes, "You guys should be the one to talk to her. Ask her if she remembers anything."
Task, you're good at talking to children. No, wait, no, you're not. So,
I mean, okay, here I go with my finger over the persuasion fucking bit. But go ahead, Borky, be my guest.
what was the last... Hey, I know it's really hard to ask this because what you went through, like, no one should have gone through. And what those bad men did, you did not deserve. But it could be a lot of help if you could tell us where you were when they attacked you. And anything at all. Because we can make sure this doesn't happen again. And they pay for what they did.
She leans back in the bed. I was walking home from school. I just split off from my friends. And I remember the bag. I remember them cutting my hair.
Before you continue, I would actually like to press a little bit further. Where exactly did you break off from your friends? How far away, city block-wise?
Probably 1 block from the school, heading towards your tavern.
All right. Good to know.
Welch kind of sighs. He goes, "The attacks have been everywhere. They've been in districts that these people shouldn't have access to."
It's still something we should look into. This is very relevant information.
Fair. Did you... Keep going, Borky.
Now, you said they grabbed you. Did they start cutting your hair right there in the street, or did they drag you somewhere?
They took me into the sewers.
Okay, so the sewer's 2 blocks.
A block away.
A block away from the school.
Away from the school, near, heading towards the direction of the tavern.
I'm trying to remember. They talked. They said some stuff. And there was a name. Stewart was waiting for them or wanted them to do something. And they mentioned that my hair was going to go to the Barnacled Inker.
The The which one?
The barnacle. Okay, I'm gonna write that down. The
The
barnacle.
Barnacled
barnacled
ink.
ink.
Well, I'm apparently not going to type because apparently my mic is too loud. So,
Oh,
Borky, you're gonna have to write this down.
Oh my god. All right, and barnacled anchor and Stewart. Is it Stewart or Steward?
Stewart.
Stewart. Okay.
Yeah, Stewart.
So,
That's
and
all I can
Borky looks to
remember.
Welch.
do you know, is that like, do you know the barnacled anchor? Do you know that place? Is it like,
No, but I have a feeling I know where it might be.
yes, and?
We'll go look at it. Just, anything else, miss? And Cynthia kind of thinks and goes, I don't know, unless I can't really think of anything else. I mean, I heard screams and heavy footfalls, and then I remember being picked up in the bag, and then I heard voices, your voices, and another really scary voice, and then I was dropped, and I mean, you guys know everything else.
Yeah.
Did you happen to catch any coloration of the assailant's clothing? Anything that can be pointed out or something vastly different?
I think one of them was wearing a tabard of red.
Okay.
Red tabard.
It was a picture of a dragon on it that had a sword going through the dragon's bottom jaw up.
Borky looks to Welch. Kind of makes the face of, do you know what that is?
He even looks and he goes, that's not the traditional Eltmer crest.
Can I roll an intelligence check to see if that matches any of the Dragon Covenant's cultists we fought?
I'd say just roll a straight intelligence check.
All right, here I go. No.
Borky starts dividing by 20. He starts dividing by 800. Borky starts dividing by everything. Borky's about to brain blast. He's about to brain blast.
Think.
Bah!
9.
9.
Oh my fucking god.
It doesn't. I'll roll for Welch just to see. Oh, no. 9. Welch is like,
Well, at least we have an image to go for. All right.
Was the crest, was the dragon from like the side or from like the front?
the side.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
I mean, that's...
One more question before I'm out of ideas. Did you was there anything about your assailants that led you to believe they had some form of magic to them?
They said my hair would be good for something, which implies that there's
Think
something
alchemic
magical.
purposes?
Yeah, maybe. I mean, it's. She kind of starts to tear up a bit, and she goes,
I'm sorry. I am absolutely sorry that we have to bring this up. But again, the more information.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's just that's the way Eltmer was and left, and it sucks that it's happening again.
Well, with all the information you've given us, we'll try to make sure that it doesn't happen here again ever.
Okay. Could you tell Meryl I miss her?
Absolutely.
Okay. Thank you.
You as
Good
well.
luck.
Hey, you
Well,
get...
just kind of.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
You get better, okay? And you focus on one thing. Self-care and recovery. And when you get back here, we can look for Tubbs together. He's missing.
Who? She looks really confused. She's like petting her cat, and she goes, "What?" Welch is just kind of like, all right, grabs you, kind of like, all right, let's go. Time to go. Let's go, man. It's time to leave.
And Task gives her a slight bow and walks.
Welch pulls out the toothpick from out and kind of like does like a little like tip in the hat sort of thing, and kind of closes the door gently behind you guys. And you guys make your way down the stairs, and Mr. Hawthorne, he kind of like gives you a wave, and it's just like, goodbye. And
Thank you
guys
very much for your time.
No problem. She'll get better. She he's kind of says to her, she's a good kid. This was a bit of a blow on her. Her parents used to sell her hair to the wizarding community, so to speak, in Eltmer before the you know what happened with Silver King. So
Yep.
best of luck. And he grabs.
Actually, before we leave, Tass puts his finger up and stops, turns around. What were their names?
Sorry.
What were the parents' names?
Oh, my brother.
It's a shot in the dark, but just in case this does bring up in conversation.
Well, Hawthorne, same as me.
Okay.
But they weren't magically inclined. They were politicians, to say the least. They worked in tandem with the royal family and died with the royal family. So we got Cynthia out of there far earlier. Once the occupation started, we took our niece and we fled.
I know I'm a broken record, Monty, but I want a first name.
First name
Yes.
of the father?
Yes, the father and the mother.
The father and the mother? Okay, it's Julia for the mother.
Julia?
Okay. And the father's name was Marvin.
Marvin. Thank you.
But his name was really Marvell. That was his actual name. Sorry, it was Marvell.
Marvell.
Yeah.
I heard he has really good comic books.
Haha.
Sorry.
It is with 2 L's as well. So
good.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's with 2 L's at the end. And he kind of looks concerned. He goes, "You don't think they survived, did you?"
No, but we don't want to leave any stones unturned, especially if information is very important for this matter.
Fair enough. Take care.
Yes, you as well.
All right. Meanwhile, in the sewers, it sucks down there still. It's still awful and not at all enjoyable or fun.
Great. Oh, fuck. Well, at least my
It's still shit.
Let's grab some appropriate sound effects there.
The drips and the drops.
You're currently walking, and like Tiengo's been talking to Helena the whole time. And like amongst the conversations you can pick out, he's kind of trying to keep pace ahead of you. He's kind of like, "So do you give as good as you got?" and like pointed to his face, and she's like, "Excuse me?" like really kind of confused. And eventually he just kind of gives up and just kind of keeps his head forward, and Helena eventually like backs to talk to you. She goes, "Well, 2 tieflings in an underground tunnel, not exactly the way I thought my life would go."
Crazy, right? Yeah, I've never seen him talk more like others, some threatening words, and then you don't need to know that story.
What?
Oh no, it's nothing. It's nothing. It's nothing.
Why are you smiling?
Well, no, it's just a funny story between me and him. It happened a long time ago, and it was sort of embarrassing for everybody. But you probably don't want to know.
She looks so confused. She's like nodding, like, "All right, okay."
So how've you been?
I'm working with the guard, I guess, and I'm living in an Oran temple in the lower clergy district at the moment. And I she's literally looking at the ground, and kind of like her shoulders are up, and she's just kind of like, I'm making do for the most part. I've been listening to music. There's
Great.
a lot of it here.
Yeah, I saw you got me that poster of Zarb signed, no less. Did you see that?
I waited in line for like hours for that poster. I'm glad you like it.
Yeah.
I met him. She kind of laughs a little bit. It's like, he's very outgoing and kind of scary, but very outgoing. For the
Yeah.
most part.
He was here recently? Oh, that's strange. I
Well,
must
he
have been
was.
out doing work in the city.
I guess he was performing
Yeah,
at the.
phone. Sorry.
It's Zar's like, "I hear you talking about me."
Hey, babe, what's up?
She looks at you and she goes, he was playing for the 12 Dwarves Tankard, actually. They have like a cellar that they have music in, and I went to go see it.
The 12 doors? The 12 dwarves.
Dwarves, 12 Dwarves Tankard is what it's
All right.
called. And it was really nice. I could see over most of the crowd, so, you know.
Interesting.
Do you hate me?
What? No, Helena, we've been over this.
Okay, I just need to be sure. She kind of scratches her head.
No, I don't hate. I don't hate you. I just, it was a bad situation all around. I mean, like, yeah, you clearly you're better now. You were just following orders back then. You hate me?
No, I don't think so. But I don't know.
Well, I try not to be hateful.
I know, and that's what's making me so confused.
I know it must be rough because, you know, everything that happened goes against everything you've ever been taught, but
Yeah,
I'm
yeah, it kind of does.
yeah,
Tiago kind of
I-
looks at us and goes, "What are you guys yapping about back there?"
I don't know, what were you yapping about?
What was that? He stopped.
The irises of the eye get smaller.
Yeah.
I asked what you two were talking about.
Roll a charisma check.
Charisma saving throw.
$11?
He kind of snorts. He looks pretty pissed. He kind of snorts. He goes, "Just about where we got our scars from."
Oh.
Yeah, she said some big nasty tiefling burned off half her face. It's pretty kick-ass.
Did she now?
He kind of like does like a chin jut to her, and she's like gives him a thumbs up, like, "Yeah, I totally did that. Yep, that's totally what happened."
Big nasty tiefling, huh?
Apparently,
And
she
kind of sort of side glances towards her, sweating a little bit now.
and like he keeps walking. Like Tiango turns forward and keeps walking. And he says, "You know, he's like, yeah." She says that she gave him as good as she got. That's really impressive. And Helena's just like
That's crazy,
sweating.
man.
Like Helena's like, "Oh fuck," like sweating.
It's crazy, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy.
You begin to hear a sound up ahead. You hear a tink, tink, tink. And Tiango kind of straightens himself and he turns to you and goes, "You're in your best behavior." And he turns the corner, and as you do, Helena, by the way, is holding up a light. She's got like a mace with a light going on, so you guys can see. As you guys turn the corner, she's a human, she can't see. As you turn the corner, you see a drow currently like leaning up, one leg up against the wall of the sewers, and he looks like this.
A drow.
A drow, yeah.
This is the first drow we've ever had in the Unexpectables.
Starlight.
This is the second drow we've ever had on the
There we go.
Unexpectables.
There we go. You land on it.
There you go.
Oh no, he's hot.
He's not bad looking, I guess.
Uh-oh.
Florian. Tiango kind of like walks forward, right on time. And Corian kind of like, he's flipping a knife in his hand, and he notices the two of you, and he just quickly sheaths it, like just throws it into the sheath.
Oh shit, he's so cool.
And he stands forward.
Panic thinks exactly that.
Yes. I've got what you're looking for. He kind of gives you two an idle glance, and Tiango goes, "They're with me." Right, they are. I tracked some men down the deepest sewers to the west, and I lost them. Then we tracked some men down to the nearest sewers to the east, noting that traffic is more apparent in the east. But every time we chase, we come to a dead end, as said. But I did have one instance where one of the men I've sent was burned alive, leaving a charred corpse. Here are the coordinates, and he hands Tiango what looks like a map of some sort. Tiango just like snatches it out of his hand and like unfolds it and looks at it and then like shoves it to you. It shows like a whole network of tunnels, but most of them aren't like fully plotted out. It looks like kind of like a drawing you would make if you were playing a video game and you're in a maze, so to speak. But there is one that's kind of circled in red, and it shows like the central one is like the middle of city sewer entry, which kind of gives it a centralized point, and there's like a northwest, east, and south, and he hands it to you. And Quaria kind of like, the gentleman kind of leans forward and he steps up to you and he goes, Quarion. He reaches out a hand.
Panic. And I
Takes it and
reach out my
shakes it.
hand as well.
He's familiar. You've met him before, but you don't know where.
And I roll a history or something?
I'd say an intelligence check, maybe?
Is this Driz Doerden or something I just met?
Oh no, I think I know.
Intelligence, you said?
Just an intelligence check, yeah.
Here I go. 15.
Okay. Let's go of your hand. You don't know. You know you've seen him, but it feels like maybe you saw him in a dream, or you're not sure. He turns and he looks to Helena, and Helena just shrinks. She seems a little bit frightened of him for the most part. Like a nun in like the worst possible place ever. Like she is like, huh?
None in a Kiss concert in the 80s.
Yeah, exactly. She's surrounded by 2 tieflings and a drow underground. She's not exactly where she usually would be.
Kiss, fall in love.
I turn to Helena and I reach on my pat her shoulder a little bit and I say, it's gonna be all right, okay?
And Quarion looks to her and goes, Clergy of Orin. I have seen them burn villages to the ground. Why are you so scared? You're the greatest murderer amongst us. And he turns around and he leaves and turns the corner.
Oh.
And Helena's just like white-faced. And like Tiango just like breathes heavy. He says something under his breath if you want to try a perception check.
Rolling a lot of these today. 17?
17. Let me roll a stealth for him. Oh god, okay, no, that's a natural one.
He just shouts.
Fuck you!
Oh, I'm gonna type it to you. So I don't say it out loud. That's basically what he says.
What
Under
did I
his
have for
breath.
dinner last night?
Oh. Oh my.
And Tiango's like, all right, we have our directions. Let's go.
All right.
You guys start heading, what you assume is east. Tiango actually pulls out a compass. And very, very nice compass, like gold inlay with like gemstones. It looks very expensive and very weird on his person.
Probably stole that.
Yeah, probably stole it.
Someone.
Especially when you notice, like, when he closes it, the lid actually has, like, blood, like, spattered across it. And you guys continue on forward into the darkness, and Helena is just absolutely silent at that point. She looks... It hit pretty hard, for the most part. All right. So,
I just kind
by
of
the way,
I just kind of look at her, not knowing what to say, because I know that Quarion's right, sort of.
and you guys begin to move forward in the sewers. Meanwhile, with Task and Lorky, you guys make it to the
Achoo!
box.
Can you imagine? No, Task. Someone more beautiful than Panic. Is it possible? Maybe.
Impossible.
Oh man.
There's like every time like Tass like nods in agreement, but then looks over to Welsh and just gives him like a face, the Excalibur face, just like, this is what I deal with.
I deal with it too. Oh, like Welch, you guys are currently now walking. You're walking outside of the city limits at this point. You guys are actually in the docks, the opposite side of Tent Town, outside of the walls. Welch is kind of turning. He goes, "All right, so I'm gonna give you some advice here as we're around here.
Mhm.
So you know how inside the city, there's laws and people who will stop you if you do things that are illegal.
Pain in the
they are-
ass.
well, good news for you. They're not here. That being said, there are some unsavory types here who do not like me. So,
Why
probably
would you
best-
do?
Nothing you need to know about.
I feel like we do if we're hanging out.
So Borky, so you're gonna stay out here?
Well, we gotta find our lead, and
Of course we need to find our lead, but if you is gonna bring unwanted attention, we're the newcomers. It's best if we go inside. You staying out here and patrolling what happens outside might be the best scenario, because if we start dropping names, that might have some consequences.
Okay, I have a couple angles we could go in as we go into this place. Yeah, I can go in there and say, Ultima, man, that place sucks. Right? I mean, what took the dragon so long to conquer it? It was a pile of shit. Or the reverse. Like, God, Ultima was so great. Women, why did they need rights? So which angle do you think?
No, Borky. We need to figure out where this place is first.
Oh, right, that
Yeah.
part. So I like the final step.
I'm beginning to notice.
Borky, I have a better idea. Why don't we just go in pretending like we want to get in on the silver hair ring?
Oh, it's true. We should have asked her for some silver hair. That's our fault. That's our bad.
All right, look, guys. If you want me to stay back, you guys think you can handle this?
Tass looks to him. I don't know
Okay,
what's happening.
then I'll stay with you. You're gonna need me with you. I know a guy here. He has information. His name is Blue. Okay, he's an old friend of mine.
Because I keep hearing that Greckles gives him to people.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Tass
Well, it's just
fronts.
like literally brings down his hand on his face and goes, okay. Oh, and I thought working with Doros is hard. All right. His name is Blue. He works at one of the docks. I'm a little nervous going to the docks because there's a lot of people here who don't like me because I kind of kidnapped their princess. That's a long story and not as complicated as it sounds.
What?
Okay.
I used to be a smuggler, all right? I used to smuggle
No, what,
things,
you?
magical
No.
items, and I got in trouble for it, so now I'm done. But there's people who still have some beef with me, so let's just keep moving.
That's
As you guys
fine.
kind of walk, there's like stalls selling all kinds of fish. There's just seagulls everywhere. They're just all over the place, and a few pigeons as well. There's even like a pigeon, like a seagull-shaped pigeon that's just randomly there for some reason.
Excuse me?
Yeah. Welcome to Avalavast. And as you guys kind of wander around, there's like people who are like, "Oh, fresh red snapper, caught fresh this morning," and kind of yelling and kayaking this.
I got
You
a
also-
bunch of whale.
Seaweed, get your seaweed here. You do see a lot of people who are like obviously like not up to anything good. Like they're kind of like, big. Whoa.
What the
They're
fuck?
kind of like big.
Did they
coat.
attack your mic?
Snake got punched, I guess. Diego had enough. There are people in like, kind of roguish attire who look like you don't want to know what they're up to. You see like a few humans kind of walking by and what appears to be like a songwan, which is like a type of fish person with like a big giant coat and like this sort of tricorn hat. And he just like growls as he passes next to you. One guy runs into Welch and Welch is like, "It's fine, let's not pick a fight." Until eventually you do reach a dock, and Welch kind of looks at the boat and he goes, "All right, you guys stay here. If there's any trouble, I'll call for you, okay?"
Fine.
Okay. He steps on top of the dock and he walks up and there's about 3 people there. And the moment he steps on the dock, this one guy who you assume is like the captain steps forward and kind of stares down Welch. He's very tall. He's like easily 6'6" or so. He's
Borky's
very
height.
large. Yeah, he's Borky's height. He's not as beefy. You also notice that he appears to be a Triton of some kind, of some variant. And like you hear kind of Welch just kind of like, haha, like laughing, and then the guy just kind of shakes his head and starts talking, and you see him baring his teeth. And then all of a sudden you see the guy pull out his sword and just stab Welch.
What?
What?
Meanwhile, in the sewers.
Whoa!
Wow, I feel like something really crazy just happened, but probably nothing.
Like as you're walking, Tiango's like, and I got this scar from this fight, and this scar from this fight, and like Helena's not even listening to him as he's like showing off, like this scar was from this asshole, and Helena's just like staring at the ground. She's got her light up, and she's just like in deep, deep, heavy thought.
At least Welch and Greckles can be united in heaven.
I put my hand on Helena's shoulder again, and I say, "Hey, you're not like that anymore. At least I don't think."
Am I though?
But that's up to you.
It shouldn't be hard though. And it is hard. It shouldn't be hard.
Stuff like this, I mean, I understand it goes against everything you've ever known, but like, you have to understand, all of us, me, Tiango, the other pretty guy, we're all people.
I know that. I'm learning that. I just wish it was instant. I just hear the voices of the people who told me it's wrong. They're there, and I wish they weren't.
I wish I could see my mother, and I've been working 10 years towards that goal.
Did we? She looks terrified. When
No,
you say that.
no,
Oh.
I don't think. I've never seen my mother before. She sort of left me to my father when I was a child. And I don't know what's become of her since, but last I heard she was here, and now she's not. So I'm pretty sure you guys didn't do it. You're good. You're good.
What was her name?
Euphoria. Euphoria Grimtongue.
Well, I'm a part of the guard, so if I hear anything, I'll let you know, okay?
Thank you. I really appreciate it.
Kong, you walk right into Tiango, who's standing still.
Hey, you're talking scars. I mean, I've got a few.
Shut up! He brings back a hand, and he brings out his sword slowly. He steps forward cautiously. Do you smell that?
Do I?
Roll a perception check.
Uh-oh.
And Helena will do the same thing.
Hello?
Hello?
Hi.
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 Roll perception, you
roll
said?
a perception check, yep.
Okay, you cut out.
Oh, sorry. Sorry.
They're 13.
13?
Yeah.
It's really hard to smell through the sewers. You're not used to it. And Helena is just like kind of smells the air and goes, oh, like she regrets it immediately as she willingly takes in a whiff of the sewer air. Tango like steps forward, and as he steps down his foot, you see glowing underneath his foot this giant red rune that was invisible originally. And you hear this horrendous screeching noise as a blade of flame comes flying down the actual walkway you guys are on. I need you to make an acrobatics check with advantage. Or dexterity check, sorry. And Helena
Dexterity saving throw, you mean?
Dexterity saving throw, yeah. Sorry.
No, it's fine.
Wow,
23.
okay, nice. And yeah, Tiango chooses to fail. So Tiango immediately fails because he grabs both you and Helena and throws you guys into the sewer water. And as he does that, you watch as a blade of flame comes in and makes full direct contact with him. It cuts a decent, like halfway through his arm, like his forearm, and like pushes him back and also goes right into past his armor into his stomach. And as he's kind of stuck there, let's see if he can get out. Nope, he can't get out. Even actually, what's his bonuses? His bonus is written out. No, that's even then. That was a very bad roll. It was a 4. He tries to pull it and get out, and he's stuck. And you see coming around the corner, wielding swords and a crossbow, a bunch of men dressed in these red robes with a dragon symbol on them, and they come running towards you. I need everybody to roll initiative.
Everyone?
Oh, everybody to roll initiative.
Oh,
because
including-
we are blending combats.
21.
This
Oh
is
my-
going to be wacky.
Oh, this
9.
is... I love it. Oh my god, I'm
Right.
sorry. I got a big smile on my face. This is really cool.
Oh, this
20.
So different side. Wait, so okay. I thought it was
So Panic,
it was
you
different
are
sides of the
currently on
map.
the left side, and
Oh,
Task
it is
and
different
Borky,
sides of the map.
you're on the right side. So
This
you
is
guys,
like a Metal Gear. This is like the ending of Metal Gear Solid 4. This is crazy.
Yeah.
This is the risk I'm taking, and I'm hoping that this will work.
I feel like this will
Oh.
work.
Let's get you guys set up to go here. Actually, I'll
is
say
so-
let's take a break while I do your guys' initiatives.
Wow, that would be fun
Great.
because I gotta do some bit call-outs here because there have been some amazing bit drops.
I'm also boiling. I really wish I could turn on my fan.
I will be right back, guys.
All right, I gotta shout this out here. Back card with 1,000 bits just now. Awesome. No, nobody else. Thank you for the 100 bits. Simon the Pyro with a combined 16,000 bits. Sorry if this is a little long, but I missed last week. I need this to be said. Firstly, I may be a powerhouse pyromancer, but I know when I am beat. At Probate last week, you showed me your true power that was even acknowledged by the gods of Twitch themselves. I know when I'm beat, and thus shall cease my conflict. Instead, summons a flame sword. I offer you my power as an ally and vassal, if you'll have it.
Disadvantage.
Okay, that's all I wanted to say. Got to get back to jobbing. Finishes into the plume of fire. And Simon the Pyro, thank you for the 4-month resub. And the 16,000 bits, dude. Yo, man. Yeah, Probate's power is maximum, dude. But Probate is resting like a dragon upon his kingdom. And Glycerius, thank you for the 500 bits. Panic in the poo water. And everyone else is in hot water. That's not bad. But thank you again, Simon the Pyro, for the 1,500 bits. My goodness. That is 1,600 bits. That's insanely generous of you, Simon the Pyro. Thank you so much, dude. And Katie Cat, thank you for the 9-month resub. Tiango the Smooth, Red Death. E Dragon Dale, thank you for the 5-month resub. Happy 5 months, and I can't wait for the anniversary episode. Manamongmen. Oh my god, 500 bits. Keep up the good work. Looking forward to this every week. Ekimski, thank you for the sub. And Yakinigo Party for the 1,500 bits. Tomorrow is a new day, but tomorrow isn't today. So huzzah, D&D, 1,500 bits. Thank you so much, Yakinigo Party. Look forward to seeing you again when I get a chance, dude. And Thunder King 8, thank you for the 400 bits. Panic, hold her hand.
Kurt, just a heads up. So there's a bottom scroll bar in Roll20, so you can scroll back and forth between the two.
I'm already prepared to do that. Thunder King 8, thank you for the 400 bits, though. Testarossa Dragon, thank you for the 3-month resub. And Six Tails, thank you for the 4-month resub. 4 months, heart. Oh. And Calendus.
Calendar.
Oh my god. 2-month resub. Yay, I'm so happy to be subbed to you guys for this long. Unexpectables always helps my depression. Like a lot. That's really great to hear. Cairo9130, thank you for the 100 bits. Irrational Bees, thank you for the 5-month resub. That One Schmuck, thank you for the 4-month resub. And Majestic57, thank you for the Prime sub. Kage Alex9, thank you for the 3-month resub. 3 months in, and all I ask is to bring Tubs trending. Come on, bring it back. Bring it back. Classic Serpent, thank you for the 4-month resub. 4 months hype. Warfay, thank you for the 7-month resub. Resub train. Newt. And
do you guys hear the music, by the way? Sorry, it's not coming up on my end.
No,
Don't hear the music.
No, it's not. But also, I got some more bits to call it here. Hero Shipper, thank you for the 100 bits. Shadia, thank you for the 100 bits. 110 bits, sorry. Oz195, thank you for the 1,000 bits. Modding, you were the bravest fool ever! Forte SP89, thank you for the 100 bits. Sorry, I can't get to all these. Mr. Perfect Jeff, thank you for the 200 bits. Hero Shipper, thank you for the 200 bits. And Awkward Hylian, thank you so much for the 3-month resub. Tier 2, greatly appreciated. Are we good, Nadine? We need to start?
Yeah, we're good to go. All right.
Okay.
Is everybody back? We have
Is
Snake
Zito
and
here?
Zito.
I am
And thank you, Arapen!
here.
For the 6-month resub, 6 months, and now everyone's in hot. Not.
All right.
Greetings.
So-
It's a pleasure to meet you.
What side are we on?
To the right side to start, as the lapping ocean waters rise up across the coast where you guys are currently standing, Task, you're up first. You just see Welch stagger back with a dagger right in his side.
Oh, well, that's nice. I'm going to go, if Welch looks up, there's a giant upside down arrow mark on the fishman's head.
All right, Hunter's Mark, bonus action Hunter's Mark.
Yep.
The fishman's
and-
like making bubbling noises as he looks up.
What's that? Longbow.
Alrighty. Ooh, that misses.
All right, I have a second one, I guess. Wait.
The fucking Eustace sound.
Yeah. What's? Eh?
That's it. I'm getting me bow.
You shoot, and the fishman actually like brings up his gauntlet, which is made out of like a really, really nice, like looks like kind of like a bumpy shell, and he just kind of shatters the arrow on it as you miss.
Oh, really now? 20.
That hits.
Ha! You ball!
Alrighty, so that's just 9, and then your sneak attack damage because you don't have Colossus Slayer because he hasn't been hurt yet.
All right, but what about Hunter's Mark?
Hunter's Mark, yeah, you do get that.
Let me go ahead and add that damage to that. So that's 4. So
13.
That's 13 damage.
Not bad, not bad.
I got your arrow, Stoop! Oh!
Yeah, you shoot him, and like he blocks with one arm, and then you immediately shoot the other one at his other arm, which is currently like down, and you hit him right in like the upper part of the arm, and he staggers back, almost falling off the dock. This actually the alignment ended up working out really well. Borky, it's now your turn.
So Borky sees that he's being shot, and Borky quickly shouts out, "Watch out, Welch! She has a knife!"
I know! Ah! He's like bleeding, like spurting out blood.
Duck! And Borky, I can move 30, right? So I'm gonna.
Yeah, you can move 30.
I'm gonna look for a second. Really quickly, I gotta make sure I gotta. Wait, I can leap too, right?
You can jump. I will say you could do a swim action. The water here is like probably up to your waist at most.
Can Borky just do a running jump onto the dock and not have to walk around the full length of it?
I will say yes if you do an athletics check.
Okay, Borky's gonna do Borky's first of all gonna go into a rage because he can't believe that man who's never done crimes ever in his life, Welch, has been stabbed.
The purest man.
Yeah.
Man, that exactly. Thank you. 21.
Okay, yeah, absolutely. You leap, like you just do a running. You kind of like the water splashes around you as you kind of get in. It's cold. Like the moment you hit the water, you do that thing where you're kind of like, but then you jump onto the dock.
Borky's like, yeah, and then Borky just swings his axe right down. Here I come to save the day. And Borky slams that axe down for 20.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
24, and Borky's gonna roll for damage on that guy. 13.
13, plus 2 because you're raging.
15.
So that brings it to 15. Wow. All right.
And Borky's not done. Borky's then gonna. Can Borky grapple and throw a guy? Like just push him off the dock?
That would take a full action. At this point, you're already in your extra attack.
Oh really?
Action, so
okay. I was just curious. All right, Then Borky pretty much just keeps spinning that axe. Like look at this. Ever seen a man wield an axe like this? And Borky slams it down one more time on the guy's leg.
You go to swing it down and you hit the dock, and a splint of wood like bursts out and like slaps you in the face. It doesn't do damage to you, but it like hits you right in the face.
Okay.
I need to grab these guys' stats actually. I forgot to grab this. Shit down and I closed the book like an idiot. There we go.
No, it's okay.
Alrighty. So it is now Welch's turn. Welch is going to bonus action disengage. He's gonna run over here. He jumps onto the boat, which doesn't need any check. It's like right up against the dock. And he's gonna throw a dagger, and that hits.
Who's he throwing
He's
it
going
at?
He's throwing at a fish guy, so sadly it doesn't get his sneak attack off, but okay, that's still a decent chunk of damage. Let's give that to that one there. Alrighty. That brings it to their turn. So starting on the right side, this person brings out their sword and goes rushing towards. Where's our boy? Sorry, we gotta grab their stats here. Oop, not these ones. Shoot, I tabbed the wrong thing. My bad. Give me 2 seconds here. There we go. Right. All right. So this one's going to attack Welch. It completely misses. That's not gonna hit. That's an 11. No, it doesn't hit him. The one in front of you, Borky, is going to attempt to strike at you with a mace. Does a 19 hit you?
Yes, it does.
Yes, it does. Okay. You take 7 points of bludgeoning damage, cut in half down to 3.
No.
As he swings and he bashes you in the knee. And then he swings around again. He's going to go for another attack on you. That is a 14 to hit you.
No, 14 does not hit me.
Okay, he goes for like an upswing, but you just kind of sidestep, and he also bashes another piece of the dock away. It's very crude. It's not a very well-constructed dock. Fishman MacGuffin's here, grabs and rips out the arrow, shoves it aside, and I'm his stats. He is going to run over to you, Borky. He can't flank you. He's gonna pull out his weapon,
Nani?
which is a longsword.
Orky's football career is over now.
That is a 15 to hit you.
No.
Oh shit, okay. He swings back again, and he is going to attempt to strike. That's a natural 20. That is absolutely going to
That
hit
is
you.
definitely going to hit. Orky's like, ha ha!
Oh no!
Yeah, no. He's like, like with his like evil fish lips.
Fucking Murloc noises.
7. You take 10 points of slashing damage. That comes down to 5 as he strikes at you. That will end his turn. Meanwhile, in the sewers, you and Helena are tossed into the water. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Great.
Yeah, she's gonna make one too.
That is a 11.
Okay. You get a bit of a mouthful of sewer gunk. You be like spit it out.
Sewer juice.
Someone else's shit.
You watch as the thugs begin to approach. This one here is going to aim a crossbow at you. Oh, actually not the best. Does a 12 hit you?
No.
Okay, he shoots it, and then he reloads. This guy here is going to rush Tiengo with a sword as well. He's going to attempt to hit him. He gets advantage because Tiengo's currently...
Wasn't there another guy there?
There's an NPC. I just removed it for the sake of combat.
Ah.
No, he does he still hit? No, he doesn't. He does not hit Tiengo. He goes up to hit Tiengo, and he like brings a sword, just Kong, hits the armor, and Tiengo just looks down and goes, cute. The last person also arms their crossbow, aiming for Helena. And he goes to aim, and she's kind of like coughing, and he pulls back the bow, and the other man goes, "What are you doing? Shoot!" That ends their turn. That brings it to Tiengo, who's going to attempt to break free from this flaming blade trap. And he does so. He just takes it, he snaps it, and it fades away into magical energy. That was not didn't have to be that high. And he steps forward, brings out his sword, and he's going to just double check. He has a great sword. Oh, Jesus Christ, he rolled a natural 20. I don't even know if I should roll for this.
Django
the Raptor.
Just rips a man in half. You ever seen a man ripped in twain?
Oh, man.
You ever seen a man's head shoved up his own ass? Wait, what are you?
Oh, well, it was great until he rolled a lot of ones on his dice.
Oh shit.
6 plus... Sorry, just gotta double check this damage. 6 plus... Sorry, I had to do math here. Yeah, that does like... Sorry, 3, 6, plus 6, 12, plus 5, 17 points of damage. He brings down his sword on the guy, and he just slices his arm off. The guy's still alive, though, surprisingly. But he is not looking good. He is currently screaming out in agony as his arm just slaps down to the side, and Tiengo just swings his sword around. And he's going to go for another strike because he has multiple hits.
Uh-oh.
That hits too. Plus, that's 7 plus 6, that's 13 plus 5, so that's 18. Yeah, he's dead. Tango just takes the other sword and just cuts off his other arm, and the guy just falls back bleeding, and Tiengo's just got this giant smile on his face.
I did good.
Yeah. It brings it to your turn, Panic, as
Okay.
you're in the sewer water.
Okay. First of all, I'm going to turn to Helena. I'm gonna clasp my hands on her shoulders and be like, "Are you okay?"
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay.
Okay. I put I put my hand on the side of her face and I say, "Tiango needs your help more than I do. Go to him.
Oh, okay.
I believe in you, but I'm going to need you to believe in me."
Okay.
And I'm sorry. I'm sorry for what you're about to see.
Okay.
And I turn around. And I look at this guy right here.
He's
And I
the one
hold my-
currently aiming. He's currently reloading his crossbow.
I turn to him and my eyes start glowing. And I'm gonna be, and my words echo in his mind and say, "Oh, you messed with the wrong one." And I cast Crown of Madness.
Alrighty. Click the spell for me, please.
Yep, there you go.
Gotta make a wisdom saving throw.
Yep.
Well, that's gonna be difficult, but that's okay. Ooh, that's a 19 with no modifier.
No, he succeeds.
He like swipes away, like the crown is beginning to lower on his head, and he swipes and he goes, like, "There's only one who can command me, son, and it ain't you."
I mean, not you, but I can help these guys out a little bit. And for my bonus action, I activate Mantle of Inspiration.
Alrighty, this is so for those of you who are watching the show, Panic actually had to switch his class due to errors in the homebrew that he was using. So
We couldn't find it anymore.
We couldn't find it, yeah. So he's now a college glamour bard at this point. So, all right.
I'll go ahead and click that for you as well. Yep. Mantle of Inspiration. Wait, no. There we go. Wait, yeah, there we go.
All right.
Third level is a bonus action. You can expend one use of your bardic inspiration to grant yourself a wondrous appearance. When you do so, choose a number of creatures that you can see within 60 feet of you up to your charisma modifier. Each of them gains 5 temporary hit points and can immediately use its reaction to move up to its speed without provoking opportunity attacks. So
Okay.
Tiango and Helena each gain 5 temporary hit points and can use their reaction to move.
All right. I added their 5 temporary hit points. Helena can only do half of her movement because she got a natural 1 on her initiative. So I technically have her knocked prone at the moment. So she can only move 15, but she will use that movement to get out of the water and move into a more advantageous position. Tiago is absolutely 100% going to move straight towards the guy with the crossbow at the moment, without any hesitation. He just walks, like he steps on the guy he just killed and just crushes him beneath his feet and just starts like fast speed walking towards him. Alrighty.
And that ends my turn.
Alrighty, that brings it to Helena, who did get to move. She is going to cast Guiding Bolt on the gentleman with the crossbow. Oh, she misses though. Oh, it's a 3. That's not gonna hit. She fires out the bolt, and it just like she has some yuck in her eye, and like she winces, and it just flies off and smashes against a wall. The divine light not hitting the target at the moment. That ends her turn. It brings you back to Task on the docks. Currently, there's just a bunch of seagulls, like an audience behind you, Task, like watching you as you're like aiming your bow and arrow.
Welch, do we want the fish alive?
No, not these fish! They got the fish I want alive! And he wipes his face with blood.
All right. So, So he's like saying, just kill him, don't care.
Yeah, just kill him.
Okay.
It doesn't matter.
Okay, that's fine. Then taking more pot shots at Fish Boy.
Alright.
28.
Absolutely hits.
Weehaw. That's
Clock's
7
there.
plus 5.
So that's 12, and then your
Mark.
Damn.
12.
6.
So that's 18.
And now my second longbow shot.
1 second, let me just calculate this one here. All right, that hits. You don't get your Colossal Slayer, only affects the first.
That's fine.
attack.
I got 11 points of damage, though.
11, and then Hunter's Mark again, I think? Or do you only get Hunter's Mark? I think you get on
Is it
every
once?
hit.
Is it every hint or once?
I think it is every hit.
Shoot the
check,
same
hold on,
target.
Yeah, it should. I'd see.
If that's the case, then I get 3 extra HP. But let me double check. Colossal Slayer. When you hit a creature with a weapon attack, the creature takes an extra 1d8 damage.
Oh, that Hunter's Mark, I meant.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Shit. Hunter's Mark. Here we are. Choose a creature you can see within range. Mythical Mark until.
Oh, yeah, then you're good. You're good. Yeah. Every hit, you get it. All right, sweet.
And if he dies, I can pass it on to someone else.
So that's 14 points of damage. That brings it down to that much health. Wow, he's a solid boy. You're shitting with 2 more arrows go right into his side. Like one pierces through one of his fins on his head and basically snags it onto his shoulder. So his head is tilted and trapped on his shoulder, like you've pinned it there. And he's trying to pull his head away, but his fin's trapped. He's bleeding, but he's a solid boy. Borky, it's now your turn.
I would like to do non-lethal damage to the fish boy.
Non-lethal damage? Okay.
Yeah, I want to do. We gotta interrogate these guys. We can't just kill them.
Well, you did hear Welch say that these guys aren't the people you guys are looking for information, so you would understand that.
Oh.
You would have heard that thing. Yeah.
Yeah, but we still want.
I did kind of have to shout it out. I'm a few feet away.
Yeah.
Okay.
If Welch heard it, then Borky would have heard it. You heard Tass say do we want these guys alive? And Welch is like, no. Not
Okay.
these guys.
Alrighty, there, very well then. So Borky just sees the arrows landing on that fish boy and just turns. All right, here I go, kill it again. And Borky just goes in, lays him with his axe. Ah!
Misses.
No!
You swing and you hit the dock again.
Damn it! Too deep. Borky goes from the top down now. Borky swings that axe. 14.
You miss again.
No!
For the fish boy. You swing and once again the fish just jumps back and almost falls into the water, but managed to stay in place as you miss both swings.
Damn, that sucks. All right, that's it for me.
It sucks being a fighter when your attacks miss. It's well.
Well.
All right, Welch pulls out 2 daggers. He's gonna focus the person in front of him. Oh, absolutely, that hits. That's a 19. So that's sorry. Plus 3, so that's 5. Okay. And then he's gonna do an offhand strike. And completely misses. All right, you see Welch as he brings a dagger and he just shoves it into the current person he's fighting with, so right in their shoulder, and she lets out this horrendous scream, and he pulls with another dagger, but she manages to duck back. That brings it to the enemy's turn. So the one in front of Welch is going to attempt to hit him with her mace, and that's plus 3. That misses. She's gonna go for another strike, and even worse, misses. The one in front of you, Borky, swings with her mace and misses. That's a 3, and she's gonna swing again.
Yeah.
And that is a 21. That should hit.
Yes, it does.
Alrighty. So there we go. That is 4 points of bludgeoning damage cut down to 2. So you take 2 points.
Okay.
Fishman MacGuffins rears back his longsword.
Oh no.
That is a 18 to hit you.
Yes, it does.
Okay. And that is 1d8. That is 7 points of slashing damage cut down into 3. And he's going to swing again, despite his... Oh, that's going to miss. That is a 12 to hit you.
Nope.
Yeah, no. He swings, and then he tries to swing again, but his shoulder gets caught where the arrow's pinned to his face, and he just kind of swings a little bit short. The men in the sewers now staggering back as they kind of see your awful, and I mean awful as in it was awe and full of it, your performance there, and watch as Tango, almost like getting a Mario mushroom, gets bigger somehow.
Oh.
Helena looks much healthier for the most part. He staggers back. He doesn't take out his crossbow. He pulls out his sword and he attempts to strike at Tiengo. That does not hit. No, he strikes and clang! It ricochets off of Tiengo's armor. He's gonna strike again. It actually hits with a natural 20. So
Jeez.
he actually hit him. Wow. That's the double dice, so that's 7, and then plus his strength, which is 3, so that's 10 points of damage. You watch as he actually swings and slices Tiango's hand. Tiango almost drops his sword, and like, and he looks so mad right now. The other person who you now see panic with the light that Helena is giving off, he's very young. He's very young. He aims the crossbow at Tiango. And yeah, he completely misses. These guys are rolling really low. And the crossbow bolt just shatters against Tiango's armor. And he like reloads in a panic. That brings it to Tiango's turn. And he is going to attack the guy in front of him with a natural 1. Again.
Oh no.
Jesus
my
Christ,
God.
He goes to swing his sword upright and he swings it, but it gets caught in the ceiling.
Just so scared.
And he's just like, he's like pulling it. That ends his turn.
Yeah, I go into terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day.
Yeah, no kidding. Panic, it is now your turn again.
All right. Let's see. Just checking some ranges on here. Great. Okay. Minimize this. All right. I'm gonna run up to the back of Tiango.
Okay.
And I'm gonna mutter to him. Do we want any of these guys alive?
None of them will be alive. He's like, you can see the veins on his head.
Oh.
He's kind of in a rage at the moment.
Okay.
So what you're saying is keep one alive.
Well, and this guy right here is the young boy, right?
Yeah, he's like maybe 14, 15 at the moment.
Okay. Well, I'm going to. Is this guy wearing armor?
The one that Tiango's currently engaged with?
Yeah.
It doesn't say. I'm gonna. No, he's wearing leather armor.
Leather
He's wearing leather armor with a tabard over top.
Shit. Okay. Well, I'm gonna like peek behind him, peek behind Tiango, and be like, "Hey, Mook. I call you Mook because nobody's going to remember you once we kill you." Vicious mockery.
Okay.
Stars can't do it. It's behind Tiago.
7
Stalls can't
points
do it.
psychic damage. That's almost max, actually.
That is a 10 on his wisdom save.
Nope.
So he takes 7 points of damage. Oh, wrong cheat. Brings him down to this much health.
And then I turn to young boy, and I say, "And you, if you want to live, drop your weapons and stay put. Do you understand me?" Can I intimidate him?
I will say yeah. I will let you intimidate him with
Alright.
advantage because he's already pretty scared. Okay,
The 26.
that's a 9 on his wisdom save. He just drops the crossbow and just freezes in place. That ends your turn, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
Okay, that brings it to Helena. Helena is going to walk up a little ways past you guys. Absolutely she can. And she is going to hold her action. At the moment, her mace is out. She's just basically giving you guys light. She doesn't know you guys can see in the dark, so she's just like, "Hey, light, guys." That will end her turn as she holds her action. That brings it back to Task. It is back to you now. There's more seagulls behind you, and like one has like a bag of popcorn it brought over, like a bag that it obviously stole from somewhere, and it just kind of dropped it in the middle of the crowd, and they're currently all eating the popcorn while watching you shooting arrows.
Nice. Well, more pot shots at Fishman.
Okay,
22.
that hits.
13 plus 8.
Oh Jesus, that's 21 plus
Yeah, plus Hunter's Mark.
Plus Hunter's Mark. Jesus. That is
5.
Another 5. That's 26 points of damage.
Jeez, man.
And now another longbow.
Oh my god.
16.
That just hits him.
Woohoo! Oh my god!
13 again. And then Hunter's Mark.
And then Hunter's Mark. Ooh! 6!
19. You shoot him twice again and he staggers. He's currently panting, clutching his chest. He is not looking good. He's a solid boy no longer. He's not having a good day. Borky, it is now your turn.
Borky sees the weakness, hates that he missed. Borky's like, here I go, swinging my axe. That's 17.
That hits.
Chop, 6.
Plus 2, so that is
8.
8, and you successfully chop up the fish. You go and you swing and you chop off his head and the arrow, pinning it in place, and his head just ploop into the water, and the body just slides in a red pool into the ocean waves. And the seagulls immediately behind you, Task, all just go. They're all on their way.
Get
in there!
Can Borky do a bonus action and stare at the lady in front of him and just scream, just covered in blood, just right in her face?
Sure, roll an intimidation check.
Okay, intimidation check.
With I don't know if you could. 12. Okay, let's see what she thinks. She doesn't have a modifier. Yeah, she's scared. She's just like, like terrified at the moment, staring back up at you. Welch. She's now Welch. Unless you want to do anything else on your turn there.
Well, I mean, I want her to. I'd prefer not to kill the person because.
Well, I mean, we'll see what happens on her turn. Welch is going to once again attack with the dagger, and he hits. Good. That's another, not bad, another 5. Okay, and he's gonna do an offhand swing. Oh, that misses. So he goes, once again, he hits the first strike, and then, like, she's too wise to it, and she ducks back again. That brings it back to the enemies. The one in front of you, Borky,
Yep.
uses its bonus action dash, or not bonus action, but there's just their action, and they just jump into the water.
Nope.
Do you get an attack of opportunity?
You do, yeah, if you want to go for
I don't
want to.
I don't want to take it. Could I instead throw it at the one attacking Welch? Throw a javelin?
No,
Okay.
you can't. Sadly not. But she just like runs and then full on like Olympic swimmer dives into the water.
See ya.
The other one who's not really focused on what you're doing, she's gonna go for Welch again. Ooh, that hits. That's a 19. That'll hit him. Okay. Oh, it's not terrible. And then she's gonna swing again at him. And ooh, that's another hit. Ooh, that's a blow. Oh, that's a big blow. You actually watch as Welch like gets knocked over the head with one swing, but it's kind of like a grazing, and then she swings up and just hits him between the legs with the mace.
Oh.
And you just hear as he kind of keels over and staggers, already bleeding out from a stab wound. He's looking a little beat up at the moment.
Panic winces.
Just out of nowhere.
We must save Welch.
Yes. I gotta get to him. I have healing. So I'm gonna jump at him.
The enemies on the other front, this guy, once again, in this furious attempt, is going to swing at Tiengo. That absolutely misses. That's a 19, doesn't hit him. And I got another natural 20.
Jesus Christ.
This guy's
Fucking-
actually hitting him, which is pretty impressive. That's... Okay, that's plus strength. That's, 14 points of damage. I'm denting him slightly. He, like, brings his sword and, like, basically gets it stuck in Tiengo's neck. Like, he's just, like pulls it out, and Tiengo is just still staring down at him.
His fucking neck, like, X factors around the sword.
Oh my god. It is now Tiengo's turn. He is once again going to swing down at the guy in front of him, and he's absolutely going to hit with that roll. That's absolutely damage. Oh god, that's 5. That's another 17 points. He's dead. He's just like, he swings into the neck, and he like lets go of the sword that's still embedded in Tiengo's neck, and Tiengo just brings down his sword and just cleaves the man right from like head to toe, right in half. And the kid, the younger guy, just covers his face as like this pool of blood just splashes over, all over Tiango and then into the water.
Oh no, he's in the splash zone.
Yes, literally. Panic, it is now your turn. Tiango's just like he looks very happy at the moment.
I look over at Helena and I like eye motion towards Tiango is like he's not Asmodeus, he's only a man. I don't know if he's enjoying this or what, but he's bleeding pretty badly, so I just
Distract the fish.
and I walk and I walk up to the kid and I'm like back against the wall now.
He throws up his hands. He goes, yeah, okay. He like immediately like just hands up. He's like on the ground. He's not doing anything. He's subdued at the moment. That brings us to Helena, and she is going to walk up to Tiango, and she's just very gingerly is going to touch him, and is going to cast Cure Wounds. Early level, it's a D8, correct?
Cure light wounds.
Yeah, you have it. It's a D8 plus.
I have healing. Oh,
3. Let me take a look.
Sorry, I should know that off the top.
No, it's fine. Cure wounds.
yeah, it's a D8
1d8
plus
plus
your
your
D8.
spellcasting modifier. Okay, yeah. She heals him up. She touches him, and you watch as as she does that, the sword just pops out of his neck and clatters to the ground. And she's like kind of oh dear. He turns down and goes, "That was impressive, right?" She's like, "Yeah, it was great."
Yeah, good for you, buddy.
Task, it is now your turn. The seagulls have left you. They are currently bombarding the dead fishmen.
All right, if I can get over here.
You could do an acrobatics check if you'd like.
To get over to the boat.
To get over there, yeah, to jump, because you're shorter than Borky, so.
Okay, here I go trying this.
Oh God, please. Wait,
Oh, dear.
Task, now if you get in the water and your fire and your tail goes out, you'll die.
You jump and then you fall a little bit short and you plunge right into the water. You're immediately met with a school of fish that stare at you and then swim all away, all scatter.
Well, okay, so this isn't happening. What I wanted to do in the first place, throw a net at this asshole.
You surface, but you're in the water, but you're not hurt, which is good.
Yeah.
Oh, you're very much awake. It is cold water.
Ah!
Did that use his movement?
That uses his movement, and because he failed, technically his action as well.
Great.
It's up to me.
I kind of was like, can I not just move over there? I didn't want to jump, but okay.
I will be nice. I'll let you use your bonus action to get up on the dock. How about that?
Yay.
A little dog paddling.
No, you do the lizard thing where you swim with your tail.
Yeah.
Side to side, and you grab the side of the dock and pull yourself in like a kid at summer camp who was told to jump into the lake when it was way too cold to do that.
Piss. Oh well. Throw in a net at this boy.
That takes your entire round of action to do.
It's okay, I missed both my swings, dude.
Can I just shoot him then?
I will give you one shot.
Yeah.
I'm a
wait, I killed.
genius.
Not
No! Roll damage.
Take it back!
Oh my god.
Borky was about to move in front of you. Thank God.
Oof.
10.
I bet I just killed Welch, didn't I?
No, he's up, but you shoot him right in the butt, and he goes, ah! Why?
Why is this happening? Why the butt specifically?
It's always
He's facing behind you. His back is facing you.
Not Welch's sweet, juicy butt.
Just imagine that one episode of The Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog. My caboose!
Borky, it is now your turn.
Ah! Borky just screams, jumps on the, just walks onto the boat, and just tackles, doing a grapple on the last fighter. Just like a spear. Ooh! Ah! Just doing that Roman Reigns ooh! Ah!
Are we doing a suplex thing here?
No. Borky's just spearing.
All right.
Which is like a shoulder tackle, essentially.
So you're trying to
into
do
a
an
grapple.
unarmed strike. Are you trying to do damage, or are you trying to grab this person?
Pretty much, it's a strike into a grapple, so it can be either whichever you prefer. But the point is to grapple this person down, so they can't do
All
any
right,
more
let's
damage.
go with grapple.
So
do athletics check against their acrobatics.
Oh, here we go. Borky just goes, ooh, ah, and Borky...
Actually, I'm gonna use their athletics. Their athletics is better.
And Borky does the spear! 17.
Okay, they're going to counter that with their own roll, which is a 12 plus 5. That's a 17. You guys tie.
Oh!
Which I'm gonna say you succeed then.
Yes!
I don't know. Whatever, it's fine. You grab him. You tackle her to the ground. She like puts up a fight and like punches you in the face. You guys are kind of like fist fighting on the boat at the moment. Like you don't really have her captured, but you're currently engaged at the moment in fisticuffs.
So she's locked up in combat now.
She's locked up with you, but you guys won't have any disadvantages for like being in the grappled effect.
Okay. That's
more or less. You guys, yeah. Alrighty. That ends your turn. Welch is going to help. He's going to attempt to assist in the grapple as well. I almost drop a dice.
Does he do an elbow drop? Just like, woo.
He's grabbing his side and he reaches in to help. He goes, no, never mind. He's just like, no, I'm not doing it. That brings it to her turn. She's going to attempt to break out of the fisticuffs with you. I need you to roll another athletics check.
Borky rolls that athletics check, and that is a 22.
That's a natural one for her.
Oh, Borky!
She tries to like get out, and you see an advantage, and now you've grappled her because she failed.
So I'm putting in her a submission move. Okay, interesting.
More or less, like you got like your elbow, like her neck is facing down. You got your elbow like over her neck, and you're like
I'm
like an arm, kicking her with your arm.
Okay, so I'm pretty much doing. Oh God, Snake. What is the move that what's the move that Rusev does? The accolade?
The accolade.
Yeah, I'm putting her in the accolade. Okay.
I don't know what that is, but yeah.
So basically, Borky is sitting on her back, pinning her arms behind her head, and like wrenching her head back with a clenched fist.
Basically. So you've got her grappled at that point.
Borky day.
The young man in your tow who's dropped his weapons and has his hands up immediately takes a step back as he sees Tiengo turn, like loll his head towards him with that sword in his hand. Brings it to Tiengo's turn. Tiengo is going to approach. Do you attempt to stop him?
Yes.
Okay. Roll a persuasion check.
Persuasion. Ha!
Ooh.
Natural 20.
Yeah.
I look up at him and I say, I point my finger at him and I say, Tiengo, be smart about this.
He turns back and he sees Helena. She's kind of like standing there with her hands kind of slack from healing him. He turns back and he's like kind of adjusts his neck. You see it popping and you see the rest of the wound on his neck actually heal.
Oh shit.
By itself.
It does have an X factor.
That will end his turn. It is now your turn.
How do I get me some of that?
You'd be a high level in a certain class. That's how you get that.
In Wolverine?
Basically.
Level Logan.
I turn my pointed finger from Tiengo to the boy, and I say, back against the wall.
Okay. He will just go up against the wall. Like he just puts his hands on the wall. Like you're arresting him like a police officer.
Boy.
Helena is going to stop because your combat has ended. It brings it back to you, Task. You are gripping head to toe in water.
All right, let me just get over here, I guess.
Okay.
I'm gonna heal Welch.
Okay. He's gonna need it. He's at 1 HP.
Oh my god! Okay, so fuck's sake. Yeah.
That initial stab did some damage to him.
Alright, let me roll the cure wounds, and then it's a +4.
Okay.
8 max.
Nice. +4, so that's
12.
Actually, you rolled a 4. It adds your +4 to the healing thing, so you just get 8. You didn't get max dice.
Oh.
Yeah, but it still helps him. It gets him back up. He doesn't have very much health. He's like, oh. Thanks, little man. All right, pin her down, and we will end combat there.
Yay!
We will start first with the docks. Is that okay, Snake?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. You currently have her pinned to the ground. She goes, Blue's in the ship. He's tied up in the ship. Let go of me.
What? Sorry, I'm making you humble.
What?
Okay, what was that again? Okay, actually, I want to write that down. What did she say?
She said Blue is in the ship. Blue is in the ship, and she's like smashing her fist down on the ship that you're currently on.
Are you tapping? Are you tapping?
I'm tapping.
Okay, Borky, like, task rope.
Let me double check what I have. I don't think I have rope. I think I have chain. I
Chain.
do. I have 7 foot of chain link.
Oh, excellent. Tie up her hands with chain link.
Okay, you will tie her up with chain. Is that what you're gonna do?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, you tie her up with chain, and she's just like squirming on the boat. She goes, God damn it! Oh, real nice of you, Welch. Real classy. And Welch just kind of kicks her in the side. He goes, where's Blue? In the ship, in the dock. Go ahead. And Welch, you watch as Welch kind of like steps off the dock, or like the main part of the ship, and like goes into like a little, like in a kayak, they kind of have like a little holding area.
So since they got this, I want to go loot Fish Boy.
You want to loot Fish Boy? Okay,
Yes.
let me grab his loot at the moment.
Fish
I imagine
boy.
you just pull out a fishing pole and reel in his corpse.
Oh God, that's so.
Help me out. Yeah. Rook, get on the hook. Get in there and
Okay.
grab him.
You find he has a spear, which is like shaped like a harpoon.
All right.
He has a shield. Amongst the 2 other people, you find 2 maces and a heavy crossbow. And of things of value, he has a gold locket with a painted picture inside of a really, really ugly fish woman.
Probably beautiful. Probably beautiful.
Beautiful in his eyes. And an eye agate, which is a gemstone.
Have at her, task. You don't want to do all the damage to that one.
Alrighty. So I'll take all that stuff, I guess.
Yep.
Harpoon and shield. So it was harpoon, shield, gold locket, and the gate.
Gold locket and a gate, yeah. And then from the 2 other guys, there are 2 maces if you want them. They're not that great. And a heavy crossbow.
Yeah.
2 maces. And 2 maces and a what? I'm sorry.
Heavy crossbow.
Heavy crossbow.
Panic, are you looting or are you just kind of dealing with the situation at hand?
I'm taking off his armor first of all.
Okay. Oh, it's just like crude leather. It's also small, like it's for a younger person. And he's like crying. He's got like tears running down his face. He goes, okay, if my dad's the one who wants to do this, I don't want to do this shit, man.
Hey, take it easy. We're not
Oh,
going to
boy,
hurt
good.
you.
Good cop.
Cup his chin.
We just want to. Hey, turn around.
He's not gonna kill me, is he?
Not if you tell us what you know.
Tango like steps forward and Helena actually like gently puts a hand in front of him and it's just like, he seems to have it under control. And Tango's just like, oh yeah, of course. Like, pass it back, sure.
Yeah, he just does the SpongeBob thing. He has it under control.
Borky, as you're with Welch, Welch actually like calls you over. He's gonna attempt to break a lock. Yeah, and nope, that's not even with the bonuses and his proficiency. That's not gonna work. He points over. He goes, "Can you bust this open?" You see like a it looks like a little like cupboard thing.
I
and
should
it's
use
very
all the
locked.
tools at my dispense.
Borky pulls out a rock. Can you just have a rock?
Yeah, sure.
I will use the greatest.
Headbutts it.
Make a strength check, I guess.
Ugh.
21.
All right, yeah, you hit it. Roll a 1d4 plus your strength, which is a +5. So just roll a 1d4.
1d4 plus my strength. Oh, okay, 1d4. All right. Time roulette, go. It's 2. 6.
Okay, you do. You manage to just shatter the rock
Cool.
on the lock. The chains go slack, and Welch grabs the cupboard and opens it up. And inside, you see like almost like a person shoved into a trunk. You see currently tied up a blue shark looking Triton. He looks like a blue shark. These big giant eyes that look just so fearful and sad. And he goes, Welch. And Welch just like sighs. I'm in a bit of a pickle at the moment.
You're actually in the cupboard.
I am. They were going to drop me off with some rocks around my legs. Could you let me out? And Welch just closes the doors.
So what we want? So you want me to throw him in the ocean?
We need information, Blue.
Can Borky pick up the entire cupboard?
No, it's not a cupboard. It's like part of the ship. It's like a.
It's like a
compartment
It's like a cabinet on the ship.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what do you want to
It's
do
like
with him?
Interrogate him.
Okay.
Borky just starts banging it. What do you know? What do you know? What do you know? What do you know?
You're gonna have to be specific. We have deals about this thing. And Welch just kind of laughs and goes, "What was the name of that tavern?"
What do you know about the Barnacled Anchored?
Oh, that's a tavern that no one goes to. It's always locked, and yet there's a bunch of partying going on inside.
Do you know anyone by the name of Stewart?
No.
You might be little.
Insight.
Yeah, go ahead.
Insight. Here we are. We who? 20.
Yeah, he's being honest.
Okay.
And like he turns and goes, "How you been, Welch?" And Welch is like, "I'm good. I hear you're rolling with the guard now." "Yeah, I am. Yeah, I am." He's like kind of embarrassed about it. Like, "Yeah, I am."
So,
"Oh, it's good to see you. Could you please let me out and untie me?" Welch kind of sighs.
One more question. What do you know? What do you know about a bunch of people walking around with an emblem that's a dragon with a sword going up its jaw?
Let's see if he remembers. I've seen them coming out in and out of that place you mentioned. That tavern. I guess they have VIP passes to the party.
Task will untie him.
Okay, you open up the cupboard, you untie him. He's very tall. He's got a very like long face, like a very long.
Does he come out of the cupboard kind of like Pennywise from It?
I haven't seen that, so I don't know. He just kind of like rolls out, like he does like kind of like, you know, when you roll down a hill, he kind of rolls out onto the dock, and then you guys untie it, and he like springs free and stands up. He's wearing kind of like a set of stripy pants, really cute like pirate boots. He's kind of got this like loose white sort of overshirt on him. He's got like a cutlass to his side, and he's got like a little hat. What are those called? Like the little do-rags that they kind of have like tied across his head.
Bandana?
Yeah, like a bandana, yeah. And he's just like pats himself. He goes, "All right, well, information for help, fair trade, right, Welch?" And Welch just kind of nods. He goes, "Stay out of trouble, Blue." "Right, right. Nice meeting you." And he turns around and he just jumps into the water and just starts swimming away. And you notice two sharks actually following him.
Tass just like points at that, like, if they were gonna tie rocks around his feet and drop him in the water, would that even work?
People here are stupid. So
yeah, I've noticed.
I mean, the guy, the pirate captain there, like that guy, it's like he points to like the fish. It's currently like the fishman who's been bombarded with seagulls. Just like funny thing about that. I mean, he can summon sharks, so I'm sure something would have killed him eventually.
They can summon more blues.
Yeah.
Change or it won't stop.
Okay. Meanwhile, in the sewers, the kid has turned around. And he's kind of just got like a loose linen shirt underneath of his armor, and Tiengo's just kind of like just standing there cross-armed, leaning up against a part of the structure of the sewers, and just kind of like glaring at him.
Now, I would like to know, are there any more of you down here?
Yeah.
How many and where?
He kind of like closes his eyes, like trying to count in his brain. He goes, "I think Maurice, Nick, Jeffrey, Stuart. There's like at least 5 of us."
Wait, did on the surface, did I hear that part about Stuart?
No, you didn't. You don't know anything about Stuart.
Okay.
What's a Stewart?
But you're gonna kill me. You're gonna kill me, right? You're gonna kill me.
No.
And Helena actually steps forward and she goes, "We're not gonna kill you."
Yes,
Right? And she looks up to Tiengo, and Tiengo's like,
I guess.
Everything is going to be okay. Your day is not going to get any worse as long as you're honest with us.
Okay. I told you I don't want anything to do with this. I have to.
Well, that's spectacular.
Mhm.
So, are there any more waiting in ambush around in the sewers, you suspect?
Corners, if you go to the ends.
Ends
go to
of
the ends.
corners. I look back and it's like I look back at both of them and it's like, are you guys getting this?
Helena nods, and Tiengo's just kind of like, he looks pouty. He looks like, because he's like looking down at Helena and looking at the guy he wants to kill, and he's like,
I'm just imagining he's like a lowercase C. Is just his mouth.
Yeah, basically. He's really like the fact that he's restraining it shows like how torn he is on his choices at the moment.
And any more of
But
those nasty traps around as well?
there are. If
Do
you
know a
go,
way to spot them, perhaps?
there's no way to spot him, but okay. Okay, take the dead body. Ones you killed, the ones you killed my dad. It's fine though. It's fine. The dead body. Just take one. And you stamp on the ground at a dead end 3 times. The things that let us get through the tunnels here, they'll take you. They'll let you through.
Stamp on the ground 3 times.
With the body, because if not, I don't know what they'll do.
Okay. I look back at Tiango and I like motion towards one of the bodies.
He walks over reluctantly. He grabs a body and he throws it on top of you. I need you to roll a strength check.
Great.
Not the new jacket.
He doesn't have it yet, so
Besides, I don't even know what bonuses that gives me. 15.
you manage to like grab it. You're like, stagger over like a person throwing you a heavy backpack, but you manage to grab the dead body, and it's like it's got flies currently flying into the mouth already. It's really gross.
Fantastic. Gonna need to get rid of this shirt as well. Well,
Okay.
is there any more prudent information you have for us?
Stuart, he's the one leading everything. He's got a lot of power. He's got magic. So I don't know what you can do against that. He's got magic. But
Stuart, okay.
Yeah.
And he is down here in the sewers?
he's down here in the sewers, yeah.
Very good. Okay, and does he have any more of those insignias on him?
No, he doesn't.
Okay, well,
Yeah. He's just wearing like linens. He's out.
I'm going to write a message. Give it to Chunk.
Okay.
And I'm going to set Chunk on the boy's shoulder. And he's like, and I'm, so here's what you're going to do. Here's what you're going to do. You're going to find the exits to these sewers yourself.
Okay.
You're going to go to the guard's office. And you're going to turn yourself in.
Okay.
And if you don't, my friend Chunk here, and he a panic just sort of like gnashes his teeth towards his neck, just like.
Chunk is just like got one tongue lolling out, and has like the message like jammed into its mouth. And it's like the eyes are just kind of like adorable, and he's adorable. He's like a
I've helped
corgi.
you.
And
Yeah.
basically the message is this boy gave us information, but he was part of this, so arrest him.
Yeah, arrest him basically. Okay. He immediately just runs, and like Tiango, you watch for a moment. Tiango kind of goes like flinches to go, and he's just like, and he just puts the sword away.
Can I quick roll an insight just to see if he's going to follow my directions or if he has?
Yeah, absolutely, you can. Okay.
23.
You get the sense that he's scared, and there's so much more he can lose that he's willing to listen to you at this point.
Okay, good.
Yeah, he's like, I just do it. It's over. Like, there's no way I'm getting out of this situation.
All right, I stand up with the body. I'm like, well, see, wasn't that helpful?
Tango kind of leans forward and like, Helen's like, wait, do you need me to heal you? And he just keeps walking, and Helen just shrugs and she continues walking.
Can never get a read on that guy.
No, I can't. Well, I kind of, he's just asking me weird questions a lot. He's asking me what I'm doing later, but I work, so
Mm.
I don't get it. Is this like a tiefling thing?
He's building up so much momentum.
Panic has to take. I don't think so. I mean, like, you probably didn't know. I was raised by humans.
Oh, right, your mother. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Figured,
So I don't know.
You said he was your friend, so I assumed like
Oh,
you'd know more about him than I would.
That's probably true.
Okay.
I know he likes scars.
Well, yeah, he tends to point mine out a lot, which is great.
Yeah. Sorry again, about
Gentlemen.
that, by the way.
Okay. Well, let's keep going, I guess. And she kind of
Okay.
steps forward with her mace that's still glowing.
All right. All right. Here we go. Heave ho.
All right. Meanwhile,
I'm
on-
sorry. Just the pickup line of, "Hey girl, nice car."
yeah, doesn't have much material.
I know. It's great.
Meanwhile, on the surface, you guys are still on the docks.
So silly question, out of character, did he tell us where that place was?
Yeah, he did. He gave you guys directions to where it is.
Okay.
More or less.
So should we go over there and scout it out? Or
You guys are currently actually standing outside of it behind like some crates and barrels at the moment.
Oh.
It's got like a swaying side.
or
like,
should we
Welch is
find
like,
where it is? Or wait, are we here? Oh wait.
Yeah, we're here, man. We're here.
Oh, Spags, where's his barnacles?
Welch, question.
Yeah.
Should we not get backup for this since we know about this?
No, time is of the essence. If they're running, we need to catch up with them.
Okay, well, then I have an idea. I pat Rook on the head. I send a message to go find some guards.
Let them know we're infiltrating.
Yes. This is an infiltration mission. We're in pursuit.
Borky
Okay.
pulls out Gripples.
All right, Gripples, remember, this is a stealth mission.
Borky pockets Gripples.
Welch is like, what the fuck? Okay.
Oh, I also pass Welch by I have like one more healing potion.
Oh, thank God. He guzzles it down. It's a 2d4 plus 4, correct?
Yep, that was my last healing potion.
Okay. Oh, wow. He got 2 4s, so he is back up a decent chunk.
Nice.
Perfect.
Good. Okay. So like, if we're gonna go in there, it's like we don't know what's in there, what could happen here. But well, if you didn't know, Gripples is like the chosen one, and when I ask him to, he'll explode.
All right, so
Task. Welch immediately just turns to you. Task goes, Task, do you think stealth
not-
is kind of my thing? Do you think we could stealth in here?
I think that would be a wise idea, but I also then look to Borky. Borky, this is going to put you in a very precarious situation, but I do want you maybe just to stay at the front door and try to like startle them so their attention is on you while we get inside.
I'm sorry, Tyce. Did you just ask me to be a distraction?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay,
How about
hold
this? How
on,
about this?
hold on. Just
That means so much to me. I would love to be a distraction. I've got so many ideas.
Borky just
Welch turns to us. All right, how about we do this first, Task? I'll pick the lock. We both go in. We see where we're at, and if it's bad, we call in big, green, and handsome. Welch kind of gives you a smile.
Oh, thank you.
All right, then I guess when you hear me scream now, Borky, get in here.
Okay, you want me to bust in there, right?
Yes.
Because I have a great idea. Because I'm going to try and lure them outside.
Let's maybe not, because they might just run
Okay.
elsewhere.
okay.
When you hear either of us scream, get in here.
Okay.
Okay, where are you
All right.
positioning yourself, Borky?
Borky's gonna like position. Okay, what's in front of the barnacle?
There's 2 alleyways that
Either
appear to be unobstructed for the most part. There's no
Like-
back entrance. It's just a solid building, and there's only one door in.
Okay.
There's 2 shrubberies on either side of the door, as well as a few barrels and like crab pots and things like that, just kind of loosely skewed, like thrown around.
Okay. All right. So Borky is going to he's going to Dark Souls roll over to the barrels and
Alright.
put one of the barrels on. One big enough for
Alright.
him.
You put a barrel on.
Yeah.
Welch is going to gingerly approach the door, and he is going to attempt to pick the lock.
Task will take the opposite side of the door he's standing at and ready an arrow.
All right. That's a 19, so he passes. You hear ka-chink as he pulls, like he pulls the door. It's like a, forgot the name for the doorknob that isn't a doorknob. It's like a latch door. He pulls
Yeah.
it down and gingerly opens it up. And
Peer
he
inside.
peer inside. You see what appears to be a tavern And the strangest thing is that you've heard noises outside the entire time. You hear the sound of clinking glasses and people talking. And as you look inside, there's no clinking glasses. There's no one inside to be talking.
Task will look to Welch and point up. Check the ceilings in case there's wards.
He looks up, no wards, but you do see a crystal above the door that appears to be emanating those noises, like a speaker almost. There's also a bearskin rug right in the front entrance. There's like a bar counter, but it's like covered in books and other things that really shouldn't be there. There's a wine rack, and there's tons and tons of crates, and Welch is going to attempt to stealth to the crates, and he kind of gestures for you to follow.
Will do.
He does that. He front rolls and makes his way behind a set of crates.
Stealth! 14.
Okay, yeah, you managed to front roll. You also kind of skitter across. And then you hear a door in the back, like almost like a creaking of a door, and Welch immediately like holds you and like lifts up a finger to his mouth.
Yep.
As you see a large creature yawning exit out and stretching out. It's got a cape covering one side of it and a large claw on the other. It stands about 15 feet tall with almost bestial-like legs, a well-built human body. It's currently got strapped around its waist a belt with a book kind of covering its midsection between the legs. It's got a set of horns kind of running down the skull, and where ears should be a set of tiny little bat-like wings. And it lumbers out, kind of stretches. You can roll a knowledge Arcana if you'd like.
There's a lot going on with this man.
Does Borky's Borky can't see into this, correct?
No, you're outside at the moment.
This is
Hey,
Arcana or history?
I'm sorry. Can we pause for a moment? I've got a little bit of a medical emergency happening.
All right.
Oh, yeah, no problem. It can be history or Arcana of your choice, I'll say.
Oh, they're both int of 1, so.
Okay, your choice then. 14, okay. You immediately think devil as this thing strides out, and then you're like, nope, that's not a devil. It's close, but it's not a devil. You think that this is some sort of Yugoloth of some kind.
A Yugoloth.
Oh!
A Yugoloth. It steps out and is covered with ink, and it kind of rubs its brow, walks over to one of the wine bottles, pops one open, and like takes a big swig, like just drinks the whole thing. This thing is like 15 feet tall, and it just recorks it, shoves it back, it kind of clinks up against the glass, sort of yawns, scratches its butt, and then moves towards the door to leave.
Before he leaves, I actually kind of wanted to like look to Welch and then like with my fingers like pretend like I'm flipping through a book and then point at it and then like a grabby motion as if to like try and pocket that as he's going by.
Welch goes back to you and does like on his palm of his hand, he takes 2 fingers and does like a crouch moving motion and then a gentle hand grab motion, and then he says, he sort of like does a motion like other than that, like shakes his head as he just stares up terrified as this thing is lumbering past.
Tass nods. We'll let him go out then.
Okay. You watch as the creature reaches the door, kind of looks up at the sound thing, kind of flicks it a couple times, kind of laughs a little bit, and then you watch as he brings down his massive hand, turns invisible, and both the doors open, and it walks out, and both the doors close behind it. Borky, you are currently in a barrel. You watch as the doors open and then close immediately.
I don't know what to do. I don't.
Roll a perception check.
Borky's looking out that peephole. Perception?
Yeah.
Ah, excellent. My best stat. That's a 9.
You see a seagull, and you're like, seagull.
I'm feastable.
You don't hear the of footsteps as they leave the building. Welch immediately like stands up and turns and goes, "What the fuck was that?"
Shh, there could be more.
Okay. Welch is going to stealth around. He's going to look.
I too shall stealth.
All right. Roll a stealth check.
I want to stealth over to where the thing came out of.
Okay.
14.
You kind of like, there's some clutter on the ground. You kind of kick it, but you kind of shift the eyes, move forward. You heard a door noise, but you don't see a door.
Oh, fucking hell.
Welch
Damn.
stands up also and moves to like look.
All right,
as
guys,
well as next stuff.
I'm back. I'm sorry about that.
You okay?
You all right, dude?
Well, it seems like the problem I went in to get surgery to fix came back.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Jeez.
You gonna be okay?
I'm gonna be. I can finish the session. It's just
Okay.
All right, no worries, man.
annoying I had
Yeah,
to go.
no worries. Welch begins to kind of search around as well. And 14, and Welch did a 10. You hear a popping and fizzling around you coming from the wine racks.
What have you done?
I don't know. And you watch as two runes set behind the counter, which you now turn and now see, activate. And you watch as 2 fiery dogs emerge from the runes and begin to patrol.
Oh.
I want you to roll another stealth check to get out of their viewpoint if you want to try and get out of their
Oh,
viewpoint.
for fuck's sake, sure, why not?
Okay.
15?
Oh, Welch. Okay, 15 for Welch too. These guys are going to attempt to sniff you out at the moment.
Are they good dog? Can we roll insight to see if they're good dogs?
No, they're heck hounds, man!
Heckhounds, not heckhounds.
Oh, fun. They have advantage on this.
Oh yeah, that's great!
That's a 20, and the other one, that's a 19. They absolutely for sure see you.
Fire, fuck it! Borky, get in here!
I'm Borky's just in the barrel. Trying to get out of the barrel. Borky knocks on the door.
Get in!
Meanwhile, in the sewers, Panic, you are currently carrying the body on your shoulder.
Take 5. Hang on. I set the body down and I like rip off my shirt and I stuff it into my back pocket. Just like, fucking hell. It's gross down here. I hate it.
Tiengo is gonna look at you as you're doing that, and like Helena's just kind of looks away, like, oh no, look at that. And like Tiengo goes, no, you take 20. And he walks over and he like grabs your shirt and shoves it back into you, and he goes, can you carry my armor?
Yeah, I mean, I'll be
Good.
carrying a lot if I carry this and
He
the
starts
body.
snapping off and starts taking off his armor and like throwing it at you. Like he's just taking off his armor, taking off his shirt essentially.
Oh, okay. Ow. Okay.
It's just like shoving it. He gives you like the entire chest plate, just shoves it in you, and he just takes off this linen thing he was wearing underneath and just like shoves it. You can't even see over the pile of armor you currently now have in your hand. And he walks over and he grabs the dead body and like slings it over his shoulder and kind of does like a poster child pose. And like Helen is still not looking at either of you, and he just like. Damn it. And he like quickly just tosses he like touchdown throws the body onto the ground, starts grabbing the armor and starts putting it back together. This takes about 40 minutes or so to do. He's bitterly like about it.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. You're carrying the rest of the body. You had your break.
Sure did. All right. And I pick the body back up.
And like Helena's still like turn around, like, are we good? Are we good?
I mean, I've still got my shirt off, but
Okay. Oh, okay. She like walks forward without looking, like kind of holding the light, like one eye, like kind of guiding her.
oh, don't be so.
Well, it's a little inappropriate for a woman unmarried, like any. It's not. It's different.
Panic
Okay? It's
just looks at her incredulously.
Look. Okay, just like a cape or an apron or something. Never mind. All right, let's go. You guys proceed forward. Eventually,
Yeah.
you reach a dead end. with the body in tow.
Okay. I set the body down and I do the 3-tap thing.
Okay. You guys, the water ripples. Some dust falls. The ground shifts beneath you. Tango like staggers back. You watch as what bursts forth are 2 large hellfire creatures, which I will show to you.
Oh boy.
That immediately besiege the body. They rip it to shreds before you. They just yank arms off. They rip out the eyeballs as this creature appears before you.
Oh my god.
Yo!
And I'm gonna grab my fight music because once again we're all gonna have to roll initiative.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Actually, you know what? No, we gotta end it there because we're out of time.
Are we?
What?
Yeah, it's 9:30. We start combat now unless you guys want to go later.
I'm fine.
How you?
You're fine?
You feeling okay?
All right. Let's do it.
All right,
Yeah,
we're gonna go.
I'm feeling okay.
Do you mind if I just take a quick pee break before we
Yeah,
restart?
quick pee break.
We're gonna take a quick break, guys. I'm gonna roll.
Roll your initiative before you run though.
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm just bleeding, so don't worry.
Oh,
Oh,
oh dear.
I'm fine except for the blood. Oh my god.
Okay.
All right, shout out to Snake for being a tough boy.
If anything, I actually feel better now.
Oh, that's good. Great.
It's such a panic thing to say.
Just blood. Don't worry about it. Where's my initiative? There it is.
I rolled a 5.
19.
Moshy mosh, bulky dice.
The ascent of our.
So are we seeing both of the? Is this the same thing we're seeing in our fight up top?
Yep.
I think.
Two combat
Oh, okay.
mats. Yeah. You guys see it?
This is amazing art. While I have you here, Nadine, who drew this?
That is our friend Jack Kaiser.
Oh my lord, Jack Kaiser's drawing some beautiful thing. CHKNMNMN, thank you for the 100 bits. Warlock, thank you for the 50 bits. Chris Fizz, thank you for the 500 bits. Sporky's just another wrestler move to add to the less PS Monty. My math is correct. Variant human with observant feet. 5.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of stats that are being read off.
Well, I don't.
Chris
people
Fizz.
should be putting stats in chat. That's frankly, I don't like that at all. So.
All right, Chris Fizz, thank you for the 500 bits nonetheless. And it's okay, my sister won't be mad forever. About
what?
I'm just joking, Nadine. I'm joking.
About what?
How talented you are. Platinum Raven, thank you for the 5-month resub. Yeah, 5 months of excellent content. 321 Ajima, 1,000 bits, gets arrow in the butt. Well, Welch is our Greckles now. Welcome to the team.
Oh no, Zito didn't roll his initiative.
Zito. DRK Gannon, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I'm gonna roll it for him.
6.
I have to get this down before he comes back, or else we're gonna lose time.
Humbles, thank you for the 10-month resub. Woo, 10 months. Rosso06, 1,750 bits. Destructoid. Thank you so much for the 1,750 bits, dude. That's very kind of you. Oh my goodness. Simon the Pyro incinerates with the twitching corpse. Ugh, that was unprofessional of me. 3,300 bits. Startstruck. Drew 17.
I had to roll your initiative, Zito, just because I had to figure it out. So
3,300 bits from Starstruck. Drew mine now, but unfortunately Starstruck with the 3,300 bits, which is super kind of you to give Starstruck, as well as Simon the Pyro 3,300 bits. The thing is that bit boss was stolen by Rosso06 with the 3,250 bits. Thank you so much, dude. And Monty, you good to go? You good to go for it?
I guess I'm rolling Tango's initiative, so just give me 1 second here.
But guys,
I'll be fine. This has happened before. It's nothing major. It's just annoying, really.
And then the enemies.
I don't need to go to the hospital yet.
Yet. Oh God. Okay. All right. Tiango is gonna start with around a rail back. We're ready to go.
I'm here.
I'm just gonna minimize the creature in the corner.
All right. So Tiango just stands there as these two like very violent creatures rip and tear the body to shreds. the blood inside just sizzling in their maws. And Tiango just stands there and goes, "So, what now?" Panic, it is now your turn. You watch as one of the creature, after devouring the human body, turns to you and looks to you.
Well, I don't think I can interrogate these guys, so safe to kill them. And let's see, ranges. Okay. I'm gonna drop a shatter on this one,
Okay.
The one behind the other one.
and it'll hit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're kind of there are two on either side of a body that they're currently devouring, so you're going for the farthest one right at the moment.
Yep, and it'll hit both of them.
Okay.
That is 20 thunder damage,
Okay.
and they need to make a Constitution saving throw.
They get a 20 on their Constitution saves.
Damn.
Fuck.
They are hardy. Like your thundering damage, like you pull down on your guitar, the entire ground around shakes.
Wait, are they? What are they? Are they animals? Are they constructs?
You don't know.
I need to know because the spell differentiates.
They are actually devils.
Okay, so they're all right. Never
Yeah.
mind. They take half damage.
They take half damage. That's still 8. That's not bad.
And bonus action, going to use another Mantle of Inspiration.
Okay.
Oh, you like this new spell you have?
I do.
Yeah.
I do like it. It helps keep
Yeah.
me alive.
All right. Tiango is gonna actually go right up in front of the one that you're doing. It's the same thing as before with the movement, right?
Yeah, they use their reaction to move.
Okay, Helena's gonna keep a fair distance at the moment. She's gonna pull out. She has a little like a crossbow. Actually, she's gonna pull out her crossbow. Does that end your turn there?
Yeah. Yeah, that ends with
Okay. It is now Welch's turn. Welch is like, "Oh God!" and he like pulls a dagger. He's gonna throw a dagger at the nearest hellhound that's currently approaching you with having like magma dripping from its maw.
Oh, goody gumdrops.
That hits. He absolutely hits that. No sneak attacks, so that's just 6. Okay. He swings, and you watch as a dagger just goes through the hellhound, and you just hear a poof noise. He's gonna offhand throw another one.
Eat.
He hits with that one too, and he deals an additional 1 point of damage. All right. That brings it to you, Task, at the moment.
Hi, dog. I'm gonna go. I'll go back the fuck up.
Okay.
Take let's see. With this, actually, if I shot in between them, would the splintered arrow reach both of them? You won't.
Whoa! Stop! Everyone's roboting. Hold on. Let me leave. I'm rejoining here real fast, everybody. Sorry, apologies for this, guys. Looks like the... oh no! Something's happened. Oh. Oh, something's up with my internet, everybody. Oh my goodness. Uh-oh. Discord's having a stroke. One second, everybody. We're just going to really quickly take care of this. I'm going to attempt to reconnect everybody. I do apologize for this temporary hold off here. That is not good. All right, I'm going to try and go... Probate, do we have your permission to go to the Lucky Idiots League and maybe try and use one of the chats there? If this is down. All right, I'm in now. Never mind. I'm back. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, now it's fine. We just can't
no,
get
no.
Monty now. Wait, there she is.
I'm here.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay.
Discord,
Please.
Discord hiccuped. Everything is
Yeah,
fine
Discord-
now.
Okay, all right.
Sorry, Task, it was your
Probate
turn.
Probate was ready to actually give us
You
access
ran?
to his Discord. Thank you so much, Probate. We've managed to solve it, though.
Hello?
Thank you.
Uh-oh.
Hello? I can hear
Hello?
you, Dean.
Yeah, we're still here.
Oh, okay. You ran. What would you like to do?
I was gonna say, if I shot in between the two of them, would Hail of Thorns actually attack both? Because it has a creature speed 5 feet. Never
Yeah,
mind.
you have to, and you have to hit a target. So.
Okay, well, so much for that. All right, first dog. Weehoo casted a spell, Hunter's Mark,
Hey.
and fire. Eh. That's 16.
That hits.
Oh, thank God. All right, I'm not getting Colossus Slayer on this, so that's 8. Then my
Plus
Hunter's.
Mark.
Yep. 3.
So that's an 11.
11, and my second shot.
Actually, you do get Colossus Slayer because Welch hit it.
That's correct, I do.
Yeah, you do.
Yes.
That's
Yes.
31. So just quickly roll. Oh, so it was 3. Sorry, I'll just take the 3 from that. So that
Yeah.
brings it to that much.
And this one is just to hit him again. 13 points of damage, and my Hunter's Mark.
Nice.
My Hunter's Mark is 5.
5. Nice. So that's 13 plus 5. That's 18. Wow. Holy crap. You shoot 2 arrows, and this thing just keeps walking forward towards you without any hesitation.
Awesome.
It just doesn't care that you're hitting it.
Oh, good.
It is now Helena's turn. Helena looks to you, panicked, goes, do we attack them or what?
I already attacked them, so I think that's our option at the moment.
Okay. Let's see what she can do. What could she do? Sorry, I'm just looking at what she's able to do. Sorry. She. She's gonna use Sanctuary on you.
Ooh. What does that do? Ah.
It does this.
Or creature within range of its attack. This spell ends the creature.
So you ward a creature within range against attack. Until this spell ends, any creature who targets the warded creature with attack or a harmful spell must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the creature must choose a new target or lose the attack or spell.
Ooh.
The spell doesn't protect the warded creature from area effects, such as the explosion of a fireball. So if something attacks you, it has to basically make a wisdom save to do so. And then she's going to take a shot with her crossbow at the one nearest to you. Ooh, that's a 5 plus a 2. That does not hit. It just like bounces off a piece of the hard rock carapace on this strange creature. Porky, it's now your turn. You come bursting into the room.
Porky!
The door is open, and you see a doggo that's not friendly, with a gibbering bottom jaw on fire, currently approaching Task with hungry eyes.
Bad dog! And Porky goes into a rage, pulls out the lightning javelin. Ah! And
Kurt?
Porky just hucks that What's up?
Hello?
Hi, I'm here. Can you not? Oh, God.
Hello?
Can you not hear me? Oh, for the love of God.
No, we can hear.
Oh.
Hello? Can you hear me?
There you are. Yeah, I
Oh,
can
my
hear you.
Lord. Oh, my Lord. Borky kicks down the goddamn door. He goes,
Okay.
ah, bad dog. Borky goes into a rage and throws the fucking lightning javelin. Ah!
All right.
At the nearest one that's walking towards Task.
Do you want to move forward?
Borky just take a running throw. Ah! Borky just walk forward like just the 40 feet he can and just and Borky just chucked that lightning javelin right at it. And that is a natural 1!
Natural 1! Okay.
No! No! Old Faithful has failed!
You throw it backwards, it bounces off the floor and hits you in the chest.
Oh, fuck. It bounces, flies down a manhole cover.
I rolled a 19 on severity.
Oh no! Does it just explode in his hands?
You throw it, and it shatters against the wall. and there's an explosion of electricity. I'm gonna say it's gonna go 20 feet from the wall.
Oh no! It's gone! It's gone!
Somewhere in
Oh!
the sewers. Panic looks up to the ceiling, and a relief spreads over.
Oh, faithful! No!
Good thing the person living there left. So we definitely hear you by now. Alrighty, I'm gonna roll damage for what damage you do with the explosion at the very least. Oh Christ, okay. So that's...
Ave
And-
Maria.
You do 19 points of lightning damage to it. And
But
it
at
just
what
straight up-
cost?
It straight up explodes. It explodes into ash and flame as the electricity consumes it.
Old Faithful's last hurrah.
Literally.
Fuck.
You got the dog.
So-
You got the dog though.
I can't
Sorry.
believe I'm erasing it right now from my character sheet. I am so distraught. My old faithful's gone. After all this, Morky's gotta go shopping for something fun to throw at things now.
There you go. It is now.
I want to pass. Hunter's mark.
You want to pass Hunter's Mark? Okay, you can do that as a bonus action on your turn.
Yeah.
Alright, it is now the enemy's turn. The other Hellhound, seeing its friend combust, immediately leaps over the counter. It's not a very high counter. And is going to attempt to bite you with its teeth.
Ah! Oh shit! Right.
That's 16.
Borky stops
plus-
grieving for a moment.
That's a 21 to hit you.
Yes, that does.
Okay.
Now, how hot is this magma dog?
Oh, you're about to find out.
Oh, okay.
You take 8 points of piercing damage, reduced down to 4,
Yeah.
and then you take an additional,
Oh boy, here we go.
an additional 10 points of fire damage.
Oh damn.
As its mouth, its maws, it bites down. You're like, that doesn't hurt so much until it just starts breathing fire all over your leg.
My leg.
Panic.
Mhm.
The creature in front of you, noticing danger, burrows underground. And as you and Tiango go to swing at it, it actually is unable to be hit. It is so fast that you actually cannot hit it.
Jesus, we're fighting Zerg.
The other one also is going to dig under the ground.
Watch out! They start doing the spike attack. So they can only do it in a straight line.
I just clicked the wrong map layer. Whoops.
It sounds like someone's spitting at you.
Okay. And then this one here is going to attempt to do this, billowing hellfire.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Quick, use fly. It can't do dig attacks when you're fly.
Helena needs to make a dexterity check. She passes.
Crap, attacks don't work.
Where is the damage die? Sorry. All right. You watch as one of the creatures erupts like magma from the earth, and basically attacks Helena from behind. And you watch as she lifts up her arm, and part of her arm sears with flames as this creature comes down. Yeah, she looks absolutely petrified. The other one bursts out between you and Tiengo. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
That is a 8.
An 8, that is a failure. And then Tiengo's going to make a dexterity saving throw. He got an 18, he's good. So you take 8 points of fire damage, reduced because
to
you're a
4.
tiefling.
Yep.
And Tiengo takes 4 points, reduced down to 2. He just doesn't even hold up his hand. He just gets splashed with some magma and just takes his thumb and just flicks it off of his head, his cheek, like an anime protagonist or something. That ends their turn. It's Tiengo's turn now. He's
Panic says, "What the fuck is wrong with you? Do you only have feeling in your dick?"
He gives you this like perplexed look, like what? What on earth are you talking about? As he gets a 19, which counts as a crit for him.
50 eyes.
That is 20 plus 5. That's 25 points of damage. You watch as he brings down his sword on this creature. That definitely does a chunk of damage, that's for sure. Okay, and he like cuts off its tail. It's got this kind of small grub-like tail. He just slices off the back end of it and just like begins to spill out hellfire and burning ash. It is now your turn.
If I move away from it, it'll get an attack of opportunity.
You have Sanctuary on you, though.
That is true. And with the Tiango's got this. All right, so I'm gonna move over to this side.
Okay, it is going to do the Wisdom saving throw, which it's not very good at.
Oh, fascinating knowledge.
That is a 10 minus. Yeah, that's not gonna. No, it fails. It goes to bite you. Let's just double check what the spell does again. All right, so it's got to choose a new target. It says any attack. All right, so it's gonna attempt to attack Tiango, and it does not hit him. It completely misses him. So it goes for you, and then like notices that you're guarded, and then just bites Tiango's ankle, and Tiango just kind of like just stands there looking down as this thing's kind of like wiggling around. You run up to the other one. What are you doing?
All right. As I run forward, I reach my hand up and sort of like and then I spread my fingers as this black mist engulfs my hand, and I move to slap my hand down on the back of this thing, and I cast Bestow Curse.
Okay, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw as you do this.
Okay. I'll roll that first then. Yeah, because I'm touching a thing made of fire.
Yeah.
Do I get any resistance because I'm a tiefling?
I'll say you have advantage.
All right, Constitution saving throw.
Go for it.
12. Okay. You're gonna take a little damage. Oh, take 2 points of fire damage, which is reduced to 1. So you take 1 point of fire damage. And then click Bestow Curse.
Bestow Curse.
Oh, Jesus.
Touch any creature, and that creature must succeed on a Wisdom saving throw or become cursed for the duration of the spell.
Okay.
And with an effect that I choose.
That's -2. That's an 11.
Does not succeed.
Alrighty. What are you doing to it?
The cursed target must take a Wisdom saving throw at the start of each of its turns. If it fails, it wastes its action and does nothing.
Alrighty. It looks a little dumbfounded at the moment. Its like bottom jaw goes a little slack, and it begins to drool, like fire out one side, like a weird dog.
You boop the snoot, and it doesn't know what to do with itself.
Don't.
Bad
boop.
dog. I say, bad dog.
Do you say what language do you say that in?
Infernal.
It. That ends your turn.
You're fucking bad. No, I turn to Tiango real quick and I go, Tiango, the Red Death, and I give him some inspiration.
Alrighty. What's your inspiration die again? It's a
My
6.
inspiration die is 1d8.
Oh, it's 1d8. Alright, perfect. He actually kind of bobs his head a little bit to the bead, but like reluctantly. He's like giving you like a side glance and just like, yeah, sure. Yeah, sure.
Beep song now.
This is not a situation I was expecting ever.
No. That ends your turn now?
Yes.
Okay, Welch's turn. Welch is just like, the building is like scorched on one side now, and Welch is just standing there dumbfounded. He opens his jaw and his toothpick just falls down onto the ground, and he goes, another Tuesday, I guess. He's going to attack with a natural 20!
Yeah, bud!
And he gets sneak attack.
Oh.
Oh, shit.
I have to double check. He's, what level is he? Sorry. Sources, crew, Welch. Oh, I didn't write it down. Oh, he's got the same as Greckles. That's a 3, right? Here. 2. Sorry. Sorry, I'm slowing down combat.
Oh
My
no!
immersion is like ruined right now.
I'm sorry. It's 386.
I gotta consult the book.
I know. Alrighty. Thank goodness you're there. That's 6 plus 1, that's 7. Plus 10, 14, 20, 26 points of damage.
Holy fuck, man!
Rogues, when rogues crit, they hit hard. I feel kind of bad that he got a crit. He does, yeah, 26 points of damage to it.
So, well, do you want to stay with the party for a while?
Oh,
I'm already painting him blue. I'm already and
you watch as he throws a dagger right into the mouth of this creature, and it like, you see it go through the maw, and then you hear a solid thunk as it hits somewhere inside where it really probably shouldn't. And he's gonna throw another offhand strike, and that one misses completely. That's a 2. So he gets the first one, he goes, yeah, and he throws the other one and misses and goes, oh. But he does hit quite hard. Task, it is now your turn.
Move up this way and pass Hunter's Mark onto the other dog.
Okay.
And let's take some shots. 25.
Absolutely hits.
9 plus 8, 17.
17.
Plus Hunter's Mark.
4. You, as the hellhound staggers with the dagger, you now see it's actually coming out the back end. On the other side, you just take one shot right to the skull, and as you shoot and hit it, it dissipates into dust and embers, as it falls down dead to the ground.
oh, nice chase, kid. Borky looks over at the pile of dust. Oh, ah!
Barky, don't move anywhere. There might be more of these runes around here.
Okay.
Like where? He slaps one. Oh.
Helena is going to. What are you gonna do, girl? What are you gonna do? She is going to. She's got one spell left. Sorry. Ooh, no, not that. Yeah, she's just gonna disengage. She's gonna disengage and like move back a certain amount of spaces. She kind of like grabs her arm and she runs off. And she loads her crossbow. That ends her turn. Borky, it's now your turn.
Okay, so, there's nothing else alive. So Borky's like just he's T-posing right now. Don't move. Borky's currently asserting dominance in the room, so I guess that's...
Your guys' combat is over at this point, so...
Okay.
The enemy is on the other side. This one is going to... The one currently engaged with Tiengo is going to attempt to attack again. That's a natural one. As it goes to, like, latch at Tiengo just brings down his foot and, like, gets stuck in the ground, and it starts to, like, writhe and spin and twist. It is now prone. The other one currently has its eyes set on you. It is going to attempt to claw at you.
Oh, it needs to make a wisdom saving throw first.
It does.
How wise is this magma monster?
Ooh, that's a 3.
Not wise enough.
No, it just looks at its like big giant like mole claw, then looks up to you, just puts it back down. Helena's just like like pointing her crossbow at this thing as it's just kind of dopily sitting there. It brings it back to Tiengo, who brings out his sword. Absolutely hits. Plus 6. 5 is 18. Yeah, he slaughters it. He just brings down his sword at a point and just drives it down through this thing's skull. And you hear the sound of heat meeting iron, the screeching noise. You think it's coming from the creature at first, but it is not. The other one currently appears to be docile for the most part. That brings us back to you, Panic. What do you want to do with this thing?
I wonder what I could do. I can't cast another concentration spell. So I will.
Oh, by the way, Copy Cutter has changed as well.
Ooh.
Yeah, Copy Cutter is now its fire form. So just heads up on that.
Yeehaw. I am assuming these guys are at least resistant to fire damage, so I probably won't be utilizing that. What could I? All right. Panic's just gonna like point at it like I did something wrong. It's gonna be Infernal is just like bad dog. Why do they even call you a devil anyway in Infernal?
Oh my god!
Which is like Kivak Smazi Tidhops Vorsid.
Can you repeat that last part?
Vorse?
Shit, I didn't actually think you were gonna follow up on it. Fuck.
Alright, are you Vicious Mockering, or are you trying
Vicious
to...
Mock? Yeah, I'm Vicious Mockering.
Alright.
It's a 5.
It rolled a 2 minus 2, so that's a 0. It takes 5 points of damage. It looks very sad at the moment.
Oh no!
It's very sad looking. I'm gonna skip Welch task. We're gonna get back to Helena. Helena's gonna shoot her crossbow again. Once again, it just splinters off the hide of this thing. It's pretty hardy. Berkey, you're T-posing. It actually begins... That's makes a wisdom only when it attacks, right? Oh, it has to make a wisdom saving throw always at the beginning of its turn. Okay. That's a 10, so it fails. It just sits there like an idiot. Hello?
Yeah.
No, you guys are so quiet.
No, we're being quiet because it's not our combat.
Okay. Tiengo is going to walk over with a sword. It's a sad, infernal puppy dog looks at you. He's gonna... that absolutely hits. Once again, another 18. As he brings down his sword and like almost slices clear through this thing, it spills out fire like blood and lets out this horrendous like screaming noise. That brings it back to your turn. It's kind of trapped there, dumbfounded, just being beaten up by a very large man.
Shit. Panic feels really bad now.
As you should.
Okay. So Panic's gonna kneel down and like hold a hand out to Tiango. He's like, "In Infernal, if you promise to be a good dog, we'll stop hitting you. Okay?"
Okay, roll a persuasion check.
Persuasion.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Natural 20!
Oh my fucking god.
You watch as it like nods and then begins to bore a hole in the ground, but not like to escape. It's actually like making a tunnel for you. It begins to dig and kick up dirt and melt whatever's in the way and begins to dig this clear path for you. And that ends your combat. Tiango just watches it happen and goes, yeah, first the person, now this thing. Perfect. I love working with people. I love working with people. It's great.
Hey, the pen is mightier than the sword, or in this case, my tongue. My tongue is mightier than the sword. Not your sword, though. Could probably harm my tongue quite well, actually.
Yeah, it could. Ella just kind of like lowers the crossbow and just like sits down on the ground and just starts like panting.
It worked. It worked. I think the dog dug a tunnel for us.
Meanwhile, in the house.
Holding up the
Rolling an
tusk.
investigation check.
Alrighty. 15. All right. You managed to find, as you're searching around, you managed to find a.
Oh, by the way, do I actually know, like, do I actually, like, know, does Tass know that it's a Yogoloth?
Some kind of Yogoloth, but you don't know full details. You have stories in your clan about them.
Okay, so at that point, when Task will, before he starts looking, he looks over to Welch. Have you ever heard of a Yugoloth?
Yeah, I have. It's not the
Well,
first one I've seen in the city.
Well, that is probably what we just saw.
Yeah, so let's maybe, get going before it comes back.
Yeah, and let's hope that the guard actually get here before it does.
I hope the guard doesn't get here before it does. We would need a lot of people to handle this. But for now, we need to do what we're supposed to do. So
let's find some information and then get out of here and tell someone about this. This is beyond us.
Real fast. Borky is ugly crying, like One Piece crying in T-pose right now. So can Borky pretty much can he loot what's lootable off these?
Okay.
Borky's gonna loot.
This will actually take a Constitution check to do.
Borky will still do it. Borky's like while One Piece crying. Constitution saving throw or just Constitution roll?
Constitution saving throw.
Okay. That is 22.
Nice. You reach into the ashes that are still sizzling and burning, and you pull out what looks like an orb of flame.
Orb of flame. Borky puts it in.
It is called a Hellhound Core.
Hellhound Core.
Yo!
Ooh, that's mine. Oh man, attach those to the flaming axes. Oh my god. Hellhound Core.
Do you guys want to look at anything else inside the room?
Is that both bodies?
You can attempt for the other one.
Borky's going to attempt for the other one.
Okay.
I mean,
15.
Sadly, you fail. You reach in, but at that point, it's already cooled and gone. So you have one.
Is there? Okay, calm down, Chad. Is there anything that is salvageable from Old Faithful?
A few fragments.
Molten cold.
Borky takes the fragments and wipes them across his face like it's the blood of a fallen friend.
Okay, so while Borky's having a fucking conniption fit, let me try a survival check on these doggos, and then because I want to take a crack at these boys as well, and then there's a couple of things in this room I'd like to check.
Okay.
So survival, 26.
The cores are gone, but you managed to get a good, you take out a cloth and you grab a bunch of the dust that they kind of melted into. So you have a small sack, maybe like 1 pound sack of hellhound dust.
1 pound, 1 lb of hellhound ash. Nice. That's actually really fucking cool. That's gonna be some good alchemic shit for Willow.
Yeah.
Okay, so obviously there's a couple things in this room I like to see. There's a chest in the side there.
Okay.
Welch, there's a trap door over here. Check it out.
Yeah, for sure. He walks over and he pulls out his thieves' tools. And he begins to tinker with that. What are you looking for? You were looking at the chest?
There's a chest right here.
Okay. You open it?
No, fuck, no, none. I'm not opening it. I'm checking to see if there's traps first.
All right, roll a perception check for traps.
There's a demon. No, fuck that shit.
There's like 5. It's actually a portal to hell. There's like 20 demons.
22.
No traps, but is locked.
Okay.
Right.
Well, when Welch is done with his stuff.
Oh, he's already done. He rolled a natural 20 on his.
All right, boy.
Oh, beautiful.
We need a lock. We have a lock over here.
All right. No traps.
No traps.
Okay, he's gonna attempt to break the lock. That's another natural 20. I'm not even joking.
Oh my god.
Fuck yeah.
I'm not even joking.
What do we get? What's in the box?
You throw. Oh yeah.
I was just gonna say, so we need to get you a straw hat, a little poncho, cover you with blue feathers. You'll be fine.
Get him a duck bill.
Get him a duck bill. Oh my god.
Gruckles.
He between Borky, Taz, all three of you guys, like a cartoon, open up the chest, and inside is this massive great sword.
Oh!
Made with clear see-through amber-like stone and white, almost porcelain-like quartz. It looks positively alien. It is a gorgeous blade.
Task,
And is currently resting in a box of straw.
How big?
Task puts his hand. No. Task puts his hand to Borky and puts it in front of him. It might be cursed.
Okay, but Dibs, I lost a light javelin.
No, I agree. We take it. Let's get the bear skin rug and wrap it around it.
Okay.
The rug.
Okay.
It's huge. It's a huge rug. Okay, well, you have the bag of holding. Never mind. Sorry.
Yeah, we have the bag of holding.
Okay, I guess you guys are stealing his furniture now.
Okay, so Oh, but Borky wants to grab it. Does Borky hear a voice calling to him from the blade?
You can roll a perception check.
I really wish you didn't touch it.
6.
No.
You're saying I can't touch this task?
Not until we get this thing appraised or looked at. No.
But like I really want to, you know.
I'm not saying we can't keep it, Borky. I'm saying just to be smart about it.
Borky's hand, while Borky's nodding, the hand slowly going towards the hilt.
I slap his hand.
Whoa, what was happening? Wow.
Borky, there was a fucking demon in here. Do not touch this with your bare hand.
Okay. But can I touch it with the bare hands? And Borky does. It's over at the bear.
Just do it, Borky! For fuck's sake!
Okay, Borky grabs the whole box and just picks it up.
Okay, you just close
fine,
the chest,
fine.
you pick up the chest, and you load it into the bag of holding.
Dibs! Okay, fit it in. It's mine. I call Dibs.
Let's check out this.
Oh,
Check out this. Oh, wait a minute. Did you say that the what the fuck are they called? The runes were coming out of the wine glass or the wine rack?
It was behind the counter, so out of viewpoint if you walked directly inside. So there were 2 of them where they spawned. Basically.
I'd like to actually pop those out of where they were and take them.
Oh, they're like drawn. Like they're drawn in, and now they're like sizzled and burned.
Oh, then can I copy down the symbol?
Sure, I'd say roll a dexterity check.
Dex check? Very well. Save or check?
Just a check. That's for art. This is dexterity.
15.
Okay, you get like kind of a general scribble idea of what it is, but it definitely looks like a complicated piece of ritualistic who knows what.
Rune image. All right, summon Hellhound rune image. All right, let's go check out this drop door.
You look at anything else like the crates and the barrels, or?
Oh, I guess we should. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what are these books over here, by the way?
The books?
Yeah.
Roll an investigation check.
Hey, Welch, get in here. This might be important.
He's like admiring, like he's spinning his teeth. So he goes, "Oh yeah." He walks over and kind of looks. Do you speak Infernal? Do you speak Infernal? Oh yeah, roll investigation too.
If only we had someone who could speak Infernal.
13, yeah. You can't understand a lot, so you don't know what's important or what's not. You see a lot of really refined looking documents. Scrolls with like weird seals on them. There's actually none that really stand out to you as being, what you know.
I still say we should take these for this is a crime. Like, dude, we're in the fucking pit here. We need to take as much as we can.
You're not there.
I know.
Welch just starts grabbing documents and starts like loading it into his own bag. He's got his own bag and he starts loading those into his bag.
Check the barrels.
To the barrels.
Okay. Roll investigation check there.
19.
Okay.
I don't even need to roll.
You find a potion of greater healing.
Ooh.
Oh, thank God.
That's dope. Take it, dude.
Yeah. Potion of greater healing.
So it's 4d4 plus 4 to heal. You also find a giant like bird cage with a giant bee inside of it.
What? How big's the bee?
Giant bee?
How big's the bee?
Giant bee. It's like the size of a rabbit.
What the
fuck?
We are taking the bee.
Borky, we can take this. We can't put it in the bag. It'll kill it.
Okay. So I'll hold it like this. So Borky's just gonna hold the giant bee.
Wait, no. You have do you have an extra javelin?
Yes, I do.
All right, I'm going to strap my chain link around Borky's waist with the javelin sticking up and put a little chain link where the cage is.
So it's like a little dangling, like little hobo thing. Okay. Yeah. You know what? Sure, it's cute. I'll let it happen. Yeah.
If I put the pointy bit in me palm, I could hold it better.
Oh my Yeah.
Anything else in here?
Nothing else you notice of any importance. There's some wine, but you got better stuff at home, so there's no point in wasting your time with that.
All right, so we grabbed all the goodies. Let's check this hatch out and then get the fuck out of here.
Okay, it's a pretty big hatch. You managed to. I actually need to roll a strength check unless you want someone to help you.
Porky, help me out.
Oh, okay.
Borky's still a little bit shell-shocked because now he has a magic sword that may or may not talk. It's a strength check.
Yes.
With advantage because you have help.
Oh yeah, I needed the help.
14.
14, yeah, you managed to lift it up. You can see this guy definitely, it's a kind of a tight squeeze for the fellow who left, but for you guys, it's definitely open. And as you open up, you can smell brimstone and fire. And that is where we will end the session for tonight.
Oh my lord. Holy crap. I can't believe. What do we name? Okay. Oh, thank you, Austin.
Hello.
Thank you, Austin.
Yeah, take care.
Sorry, Austin. I had to turn on my fan in the middle of this because I was sweating. I could not do it. So hopefully you're able to caption that audio. And
Is this episode 47, right?
47, yes.
Wow, almost one whole year's worth of episodes. Lordy.
I think next month it's going to be...
January or June 3rd is our anniversary.
Oh, probate with name From Hell's Heart. Not bad. Let's guys, let's talk for a second about like how magical items can just be taken away from you at a moment's notice.
And
That
yet
was
you just got a
so
great
unlucky.
And yet you just got a fucking like warp greatsword.
Well, we don't know how great it is yet. All I know is Borky has the Hellhound core and now a mystery fire sword. If Borky can attach that to his armor, Borky might have a new flaming set. We might get Flaming Borky, which is a great character skin for him. It's just him, but with hot rod racing symbols everywhere.
He was painted red.
Paint it red, make it go faster.
It's 47, right?
Yeah. Episode title, Loss. Oh, no, that's...
Episode 47, Lightning Never Strikes Twice.
Lightning Never Strikes Twice.
Oh.
That's strong.
That was pretty
That's
good.
pretty... Lightning
That's
Never Strikes
strong.
Twice. All right, guys. Lightning Never Strikes Twice. And that's... You know what?
Thank you, chat. That was a good one.
Lightning Never Strikes Twice. Who came up with that one? That was
let me find the person.
Shay Hallam Redbird.
Yeah.
Lightning Never
Oh,
Strikes...
she's our wiki manager, actually.
Lightning Never Strikes Twice. All right, that's the episode. We're gonna call it that. Well, it's just I'm just gonna type that out real fast to our lovely gentleman who does this. So title is
Make sure you're
episode
not
title is Lightning Never Strikes Twice.
Also, Lightning Shadow Reaper, I see your question. Are you going to make money off it? Then the answer is no.
All right, we got some bit call-outs here real fast to do. I would like to thank, in particular, Warlock 101985 for the 5,500 bits that I missed in my original bit callouts. I want to thank you so much, dude, and so sorry for missing that. That's just the nature of Streamlabs. It will eventually push stuff down. And I do apologize for missing that, dude, but thank you so much for the 5,500 bits of support, Warlock 101985, dude. I really appreciate it, and thank you so much for reminding me. Wow, there. Oh boy, lordy. Here we go. 321 Ajima with 1,000 bits. Oh, sorry, I did that one, but thank you nonetheless for the 1,000 bits, dude. Farnham the drunk. Stop bleeding, snake. It bad for you. 4,199 bits. That was an expensive reminder. That you got, like, Farnham the drunk, that was the most sober thought you could tell him.
Oh, shit, it does? Oh, next you're going to tell me bread makes you fat and smoking
Blood makes you live. I was going to say, I saw someone made a comment of, it's like the life cop and death cop. and I'm like, yeah, that's a good way of putting it. But thank you so much, Farnham the Drunk, for the 4,199 bits, dude. Thank you so much. Thunder King 8 with the 500 bits. So many fiery demon dogs. Also, I love that Tango is trying hard to flirt and just failing, and Panic does it without even knowing. Demon Zero X, thank you so much for the 100 bits. 1,000 bits from Thunder King. Even Thunder reminds me. 1,000 bits, now Panic has a pet. That's so cool. We don't know what happened on the other end of that. It could be dead cute. It could be deadly cute. But Thunder King, Thunder King 8, thank you so much for the 1,000 bits, dude. Iman Tizzle, thank you for the 300 bits. Too tired to stay, but let the whole gang know that this has been an amazing talk. I'll catch the rest on archive. Well, thank you so much, Iman Tizzle. 321 Jiba, thank you once for the 100 bits. And Paladin Bubbles, thank you once for the 500 bits. First time catching Unexpectables live and first time cheering. My family and I love you guys. And the show, sending some bits to the bestest boy. Oh, thank you so much, Paladin Bubbles. And that's awesome that your family likes listening to us. So, to Paladin Bubbles family, hi! It's time to get okay, it's time to get bulky, and it's gone! The learning Spanish.
To the family, go out for ice cream together.
Yeah, exactly.
Do that.
Why did one of their family members break up with someone?
No, it's one of those nice things that families do sometimes.
Ice cream's always nice.
It is true. I just ordered wings because I haven't eaten today.
Oh, I'm starving too.
You are. That's good. But wow, what a hell of a session, Nadine. By the way, you said you were doing something experimental with splitting the party and doing split combat. That was great. I loved it.
I wish
I
could do something like that with fucking TFS.
I literally was like a crazy person like that. What's that picture from that show where it's like the guy who's got like the strings and like the papers?
Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Always Sunny.
That was me this week. Currently, with all my books and stuff, it was. I have so many. I sent Snake a snap of my books at the moment that I had out. I am not even joking you. At one point in this session, I had 4 books out.
So many goddamn folders and like a stack of books.
Yeah.
It's really amazing what you did though, because that was super slick. It did not feel awkward at all.
Oh, Jack, I can confirm. Yeah.
No, Pepe Sylvia. The bucket.
I got boxes full of Pepe.
I wanted to try this out and see if it'd be fun. Plus, I wanted you guys to kind of have like a split adventure. It would have been better, I think, if we had Greckles, but oh well.
And Panic just had to have a sexy thing where we met other hot person with black skin.
Yeah.
You nailed it, Monty. No, I agree with Citric King. You really nailed it.
And Citric King nailed the artwork that he did of said sexy man. As well.
Yeah. Big shout out to the artist for giving us this Brimstone Devil. It looks fantastic. Hold on, I think I can actually grab both these two and get these both on screen real fast here, because now I have 2 computers. Oh no, he won't appear! Damn it, I need you to bring him up, Nadine. You want to bring up Corian?
Which one?
Corian.
Yeah.
Because we're looking at the Brimstone Devil, which is...
I'm getting him.
Brimstone Devil, which was done by Jack, which is amazing. Probate, it's more of a subtle threatening, you know?
He should be.
But this was a hell of a session. Like, this was so much fun. I know, I'm sad that the spear is gone, but I find it hilarious. It's gone. Ooh, what's this? Like, immediately. It was like a minute. Oh, baby.
I can't believe I rolled so high on Slayer.
It had its last hurrah, though. It exploded and killed a hellhound.
It's not bad, which I was not expecting either, by the way. I thought we were going to bump into some lads. Instead, we bump into a bunch of devils. What? But this is the sexy Corian brought to life by Citric King, everybody.
Hey. So I was just like, Borky, I know, you can have it, but for fuck's sake, don't touch it just yet.
I slowly reach my hand. I just please slap the hand away. No. Oh, okay. I know everyone's like, cursed image. I'm like, yeah, but I gotta believe my sister wouldn't kill Porky for grabbing it. I gotta believe that at least not that extreme. Because that would be a weird... And then Porky died because he touched the thing. I mean, that is a believable way for Porky to die.
And then Porky was possessed by the most evil fucking thing imaginable.
He just... His skin just turns into molten lava.
Well, Tusk, it seems we have a problem, don't we?
Has 5 tongues. Ah!
Greckles comes back. Hey guys, I had a hot date with Solly. What did I miss?
Literally, it's literally that GIF of Donald Glover walking into the house on fire with the pizzas. This is but this was a really fun session. But we're gonna do some quick. Thank you again. Big shout out to Jack for the amazing art, and to King and Jack.
Yeah.
But Monty, where can they find you?
You can find me at Montyglue on Twitter, and you can find me at twitch.tv/Montyglue on Twitch.
That's awesome.
We got Pokemans tomorrow.
Pokemon tomorrow.
Pokemon.
Senile Snake, where can they find your blood bucket?
They can find it all over my floor, and they can find my
Oh,
Twitter
God.
at Senile Snake, and they can find me on Twitch at Senile Snake with a 3 instead of an E at the end. We're doing more Rock Band,
That's awesome, dude.
or not Rock Band, Rock Smith. Damn it!
No.
I lost more blood than I thought.
Yeah, we're gonna have a talk about that after go off the air here. And Zito, where can they find you, man?
You can find me at the twitch.tv/Zito, where tomorrow we'll be doing art commissions, and then Friday, who the fuck knows?
I wonder.
Maybe indie games, most likely.
And he's not here, but you can find Gaijin Goomba at twitch.tv/Gaijin Goomba with no H. Hold that H, guys. But Monty, thank you so much for this session. This was a blast and a half.
I'm stabbing my fingers and doing finger guns
Oh,
because I'm really happy because all my hard work paid off, which
And
is
literally,
really, really good.
there's signs on Discord, did I die?
Did I die?
Oh,
All the forces in the fucking world were against you today, Monty, but we pulled it off.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
No, this
Oh.
was really cool. And guys, with that,
I'm excited for next session.
I
Oh,
really
boy.
am too. All right, thank you again, Godzilla, for the 100 bits, and Pupusa Monkey as well for the 100 bits. And Panic losing his College of Lightning class was prophetic for this episode. Oh God, it's true. Alrighty,
really
guys.
was.
Good night, and we will see you Monday for the fan art special, which I am imagining there will be many heartbreaking pictures, and we will, of course, see you next Wednesday at 7 o'clock PST, 10 o'clock EST for the Unexpectables. Thank you so much, everybody, for your continued support, and as always, be kind to each other.
Oh, we gotta raid someone. We should raid someone.
We should raid someone. You're right. All right. I'm going to pull up on my Twitch, and I'm going to see.
Put on your helmets, everybody. Time to raid someone.
All right, everyone, it's time to go a raiding.
All right, here we go. We're going to raid. Who are we going to raid? We're going to raid.
Siggy's up too.
He's playing Naruto Shippuden.
It's true, but Nick's up too. We can all say Diggs. We can all go say hi to Diggsby one last time, guys.
Yeah.
All right, let's go raid Lanny. Let's raid Lanny. Let's go.
Punch him. Punch him. Hit him. Hit, but not really. Don't do that.
All right, punch it. Alrighty, guys. Thank you so much, and we will see you next week. Bye.